Hello everyone. Now, let me just change over here. Right, hold on. I need to refill the fucking water. There we go. Much better. Hello everyone. How you doing? Hope you guys are having a good day so far. So yeah. Last stream, which was yesterday, man, we did some progress with I think it was Rivals? Yeah, I think it was Rivals, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Finished off with everything with the racer side, right? Yeah, pretty sure. I did a little bit with the cops. The cops are probably gonna take around the same time as on PS3. Probably a little less. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that. Probably maybe if 1 or 2 sessions less. I don't know. We'll see. Also, hi Scott. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, sorry about the little delay there. I was playing Tom Family again because there's a fucking fair going on. I had to go and do stuff in there. So yeah. We'll leave the rest of Need for Speed Rivals for another time though, because for today we are going to be going back to more Kingdom Hearts Butterfly Sleeping. Last time we finished off with the Mirage Arena. And we started our XP farming, and we went up to level 65, I think? Yeah, something like that. So hopefully today we should be able to get at least maybe 20 level ups? I don't know, we'll see. I was thinking of doing a little bit more than that, but then the fucking I had to delay stream a little bit, so I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how far we got today. So yeah, with all that said and done, let's go straight to it, shall we? So let me just change right here. I was saying, the one thing that also the way the stream was, for some reason my capture card just decided not to fucking work for a little bit. I really don't get why this fucking thing just stops working for no fucking reason. I already switched the cable, multiple times and it still does this shit, so it's probably just the device itself that's fucked. Alright, let me just have the video ready. Because we're gonna be watching stuff while doing this. Oh, I could do that too. Yeah, where's this one? Oh, Jacksepticeye stuff? Alright, sure. Do I need to have a fucking audio warning or whatever of how loud this shit's gonna get? There we go. Don't put it at max volume. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, what do we have here?
This one is called Ultimate. Let's see if it has what it takes.
Oh, I might have seen this one before, maybe.
I'm getting worried.
Probably off stream. Yeah, probably just randomly got recommended to me or some shit, I don't know.
Oh, my freaking ears! Jesus Christ, that level is loud!
Christ. Yeah, I might have already seen this video before, though. Not the whole thing, though.
That happened. I don't even... Okay? I have won atop a pile of corpses! Extreme rap! Let's go, Willie! You have got... Oh, merciful
Come on, Willie. Do your fun, buddy.
I disintegrated. Just a little bit. You just explode! Headshot.
Dude. Alright.
I didn't
That
have
works
time to
too.
react. Oh, flips for days, son.
Now I just need to
Oh,
get to
warning
critical
headphones
state
user.
so I can get more
Oh.
more XP.
Ow, my fucking ears! Oh, I'm gonna have to edit that down for you guys so you don't die. Get out of the box,
Sure.
Steve, get out of the box! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
It's definitely gonna take a bit. This is me, just Aqua takes way less fucking damage compared to the other characters. It does feel like that.
Watch this one shine! Nice! Thank you, game.
Come on, a bit more.
Oh, shit! I'm not reading any of that.
Okay,
I just
that should do it.
balls. Johnny, okay, but I progressed, I think. Troll time.
Alright. Now let's probably start.
That's not how you troll someone. Trolling someone is kind of like joking with them. You don't outright kill them. Ah, jeez! It's Betty! Kill her!
You died, lol.
Yes! Wait, no, I want to crush her face! I want to crush her face! Whoa! Matrix that shit! Oh, jeez! Oh, God!
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez! Go, Betty! Oh, God!
Come on, Betty.
What's
Do it.
happening?
You got this.
Loud noises! And Betty's dead. Betty's just dead.
Betty did not last.
12
Damn.
pieces. I find this incredibly easy to fap to.
Hey, what?
Gravity test. Gravity of moon. That's fine. This is no problem. Neptune. The gravity of Uranus.
Uranus.
Mine or your mom's ass?
Hey, he's talking about you or his.
Larry! Make it! Make it! I made it.
Nice.
No big deal.
Nice, easy. Ooh.
Welcome to the Jacksepticeye Neon Run. Try and survive if you dare. Why did I push it? Oh! Bye, Mary! I'm doing
Bye,
well.
bitch. I'm off.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
Fuck! What happened? What the fuck?
Yeah, damn, what the fuck was that?
I didn't even
Just a
win!
random fucking Jacksepticeye screaming there.
Okay, that's a plus for the win. Fuck that! The damn Bobby is show Steve how it's done. Wait do you see? You go out, and the bike will protect me. Haha! Yes!
Hey,
You
he seems to be
exploded.
pretty easy though.
One.
Not gonna lie.
Jacksepticeye impossible. It's not impossible, it's impossible. I didn't fucking do anything. It's loud as shit. Have some thought for my
Christ.
hearing, dude. Okay, Billy, I have you in the no-no place, but it's fine.
What are they, professionals at fucking
Anyway.
ear rape or whatever?
Can't tell anybody. Ah, I need one of you to go that way. Okay, something went that way. It's Billy's head. It didn't do anything. Did it? I don't know. Oh, wait. Yes. Steve, let go. Victory. Okay,
Bro, the random ass fucking Jacksepticeye scream just fucking get.
My ears. Ah. Okay, so that ends quickly. Restart. Ah, why do they do that
Ooh,
again? Hurry up.
0.3 seconds, nice.
Ah, what is possible? Losing my foot? Ow! Bobby, can you do it? Please go, Bobby! Bobby! Yes, yes, yes!
There we go, nice. That an easy one.
I'm going to do it. I'm going
Yeah,
to do
they're
it.
all
I'm
fucking
going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Jacksepticeye
I'm going to do it.
maps
This is how you
there.
do it. This is how you do it. What?
Oh, I haven't
What?
seen one of these maps in forever though.
It's a lesson in boss! Hey, Willie! Hey, how you doing? Ah!
Yoink.
Oh, I got her. Kill Abigail to win. I did.
Ba-ba-da.
Oh, I did.
Your eyes, that's wow.
Ah, shit. Shit.
And that's
shit.
another one of those.
Shit. Wait for Wrecking Ball. Then slowly does it down over this, over Gumdrop Fountain. That's it.
Gumdrop Fountain, what?
Easy.
Oh, the ankles.
Nice little spike fall. No,
Oh,
no,
too
no,
much.
no.
Boom.
Oh, God, I have no legs. It's okay. It'll just make you more.
Yeah, you have to go slow there.
Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick. Jack,
Mm,
fucked up
no,
the spike
too much.
fall. Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick. Jack sucks a loaded dick. Easy, easy.
Now easy. Now went too easy there.
Ah, this is the one. I can feel it in my bones. Yes, yes.
I probably should do it. There we go. Nice.
Jacksepticeye jump. What the fuck? Did it on its own. Let's hold control. Stay together. Oh, my head.
Alright, now let's see if all this fucking footage from Jacksepticeye playing after was gonna get hit with copyright because of some bullshit on
Are you
YouTube.
serious? Stay together. Stay together.
Yeah, let's see if that's gonna happen. Cause that happened with fucking Markiplier or
We're
whatever.
gonna segue. We're gonna do this.
I think it was probably just like his personal short that just some random dude decided to copyright that shit. I don't know.
Break into Woodrow Enterprise and stole so-called white diamond. Reward $50 million.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see about that.
Oh, there's a secret underground area. I got this. I'm the best ninja. Best ninja that makes a lot of noise. I got the diamond.
Yeah, but then I showed you another viz and that didn't get, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's just random shit that gets hit
Stealing a diamond.
by with false copyright claims.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Ow! Ow, my fucking ears! Ow, my face!
People that falsely use abuse the copyright system on YouTube are so fucking annoying, it's crazy.
Fortune, here I come! I'm so buying a house out in Florida or Miami with a big pool. It's gonna be awesome. Billy fell off all on his own. Good boy. Good Billy. Good boy. Yeah, Daddy loves you.
Come on.
To the pits of hell you go. Back where you
Come on, you got this.
Shit. We have to do this ourselves. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Oh,
There goes the back.
Oh.
And the legs. And everything. Christ. Thank God for the limiter.
What's the bad Well, fuck you, Santa. Oh.
Darkness.
I can't play in the darkness.
That was darkness.
Where's the wind? The wind is off over there.
What?
What up, Santa? I can do this.
Zero
I can do this. Go. Unlock wind. Yes. Last one. Bad end.
Damn it.
Oh, shut your fucking mouth. No. Angle back.
Bad ending again.
To be able to throw them properly. Oh,
Yeah.
anything but bad end. Anything else is good. Yes.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh! Segway! Where are you going, Segway? Segway, no!
Oh, that one with the green background. I mean, don't they all have the green background?
There you go,
Like most of them?
Oh, passed on.
Probably just because like a whole Jacksepticeye reference.
I'm still alive. Oh! Ah, this is the protect zone. Apparently, this is the protect zone. Am I okay? Oh, yeah. Fall, right?
Alright.
What? Super G-force.
Uh-oh.
No!
Oh boy.
No! Billy, could you stop? My ears! Oh, thank God.
Yeah. From happy to OW.
I think I'm dead.
Overwatch?
I backflipped my way to victory. Okay, all the
Can't even pull out the fucking set.
That's
That one was pathetically easy though.
I know you do.
Oh my hair. Gotcha.
Come, lie down. I almost had it that time. I almost diggity dang had it.
Another pretty easy one. Can you even play Happy Wheels anymore? I think you still can, right? Don't know if the custom levels are still there though.
It hurt my ears. Larry, I always liked you for these. You're always okay. I was going to say you're always great at these. He's got the position.
Not much.
He's got the will. Yeah!
You can, no idea. I might have tested it before. I'm not so sure though.
You spin me right.
Yeah, I have no idea if Happy Wheels is still a thing with the custom levels or whatever.
20 FPS. There.
These videos are already pretty fucking old.
Oh, fuck, that was not worth it. I'm not mad. You're mad. Your face sucks. I ain't
Kim
even
Kardashian.
Bro. What? I ain't even mad.
Yeah, you can definitely tell how old these fucking videos are with people referencing fucking Kim Kardashian and Justin Bieber.
Why with the loudies?
Right.
I know I'm loud all the time anyway. But come on! There is a level called Missile Launch Billy that has to be good. Atomic Research Facility, also known as ARF. That's wherever you need an atomic missile to be launched.
ARF.
You just go to ARF. Oh yes! Goodbye, Billy! Out into the... Oh god, he's coming back.
Boom.
Jesus Christ! I'm
Christ. Yeah, we did not see that one coming, did he?
hardest erection that I've ever had. Oh wait, no. We have to do it again. Up into the air. The majestic atomic missile down on Billy's face. Speed is key. Speed is key. Yeah!
Ooh, nice. First try.
That hurt my ear holes. Go! Go! That's straight up in the air. No.
Yeah, I have no idea how the fuck how these people can get used to always wearing headphones. I think it's probably just because they don't wear glasses.
Jesus, holy crap! Look at
All I did was just wear the headphones for 1 month, and now like they fucking hurt my ears. Fucking hurt like crazy. I can barely fucking. Oh, it hurt more because I'm constantly wearing glasses. That's what keeps killing me.
What's the crack? You doing well? Your tongue.
When I'm at work, I always need to like wiggle around the fucking glasses because my ears just start hurting after a while. Because all that shit.
You fucking asshole! I don't like it. Go away. Oh, I didn't even have time to read this. This is my first level. I thought I dedicated to you by having you
like earphones, like earbuds or whatever, probably would have been the better option for me, but I don't know. I don't want to fuck my ears that badly. So I'll probably just use the headphones when checking like audio for like the first session or so of the game. Just see how the audio is.
I'm sorry, I almost threw up in my mouth from too much awesome DC jet fall. Straight away.
Maybe like the first hour would be more enough to check the audio of the game.
What the fuck? Steve! Get off that! Get off that! It'll be the death of you! Oh, good! I can't even hear the victory sound! This feels incomplete! Jeez, that was loud. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Ooh. Christ, that's loud.
Oh, my ears! And look who's at the bottom! A whoop whoop! It's good old Jackaboy! Fuck Billy off the bike. There we... Oh!
I have no idea how these people can breathe through those fucking Spider-Man masks, though.
What was that? You see what you can accomplish when you don't have a little Billy bitch?
That's like a very thin like layer of the suit.
I'm winning. Could you mind, Billy and Betty? Would you fucking move? Go. Oh, Bobby, that's just great. Does your mother love you? Nope. Get off me, Billy. Ass. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Close your eyes.
That's like an FPC that the game footage is a little bit cropped out FPS.
Halloween jump scare. Am I just waiting for a jump scare to happen?
Maybe.
Hello.
Oh, hi there.
Hi. Come a little closer to the screen.
No, thank you.
Closer. No, I'm not doing it. Closer.
Come on.
I don't like it.
There you are.
Oh, jeez, I knew it was going
Christ,
to happen
that's loud.
God.
And there you go. There's the fucking green hair.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta get rid of the mines, and then you might.
Yeah, it was Jacksepticeye with the green hair, and then fucking Markiplier with the red hair. Huh? Did PewDiePie have dyed his hair before? I think he probably did.
Where was the first?
I don't remember what color it was though.
On his own. I didn't even
Face
move.
palm.
Oh god, Steve.
Okay, a little better. There we go. Christ, that's loud.
Steve.
So close.
This is hard. This is very hard. No. Are you still alive? He's still alive. He's
Keep
not
going.
Alive. Make it. Come on. Just a Steve. Just do it, buddy. Yeah.
Ooh, let's go. Hey, only took a few tries.
For you. I saw some YouTubers up there.
Tries that he put on the video.
Great boss. Good. Markiplier, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye. I didn't see the other one, but yay! I did it. That was really loud. What?
Good job, Red Fairley.
Here you go. All the way.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, like so many of these fucking spike pits in Happy Wheels. There were so many of these fucking things. It was crazy.
I was born ready. Actually, I was born a baby, but a ready baby. A ready-made baby. A ready baby.
Christ.
Baby! What? I can't hear
Like,
the sound of
they didn't know they could like edit out the. They could edit how loud the audio for that shit was. I thought you could only do like how the level looks. I didn't know you could also affect the audio.
A little loud, not too loud to make me take off my headphones again, but it's a little loud. I don't want it to be that loud again. Jesus Christ, that was loud. The Impossible 4. Are those all spikes ready to kill me? Do I have to
Probably.
get that in the middle?
And the harpoons.
No. Oh shit. Oh fuck. You didn't really know it at the time, but you were wishing for the magic, the glory that you were
Oh yeah, the
going to witness right
jetpack. I forgot that game even had a jetpack.
here. I do them all first time. That's you want something done first time? Good. Call Jack Boy. 1-800 like a boss in your face.
Yes, PewDiePie has dyed his hair, with one notable instance being when he appeared with white hair in 2017. This was a departure from his usual haircut, and it was a topic of discussion among his followers at the time.
Yes, yes.
I mean, that was probably the thing to do around that time. I mean, every other big YouTuber was doing that as well, but probably not just Jacksepticeye or Markiplier. I'm pretty sure Lost Boss also dyed his hair red.
Even in death, Billy, even in death, you were a pain in my rectum. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, or I'll be forced to fuck you up. Fuck!
Think that limiter is fucking working overtime for this shit. Goddamn.
That's it for this episode of Happy Wheels. This one is called Ultimate. Let's see if.
Alright. Right, and where estoy here? I already have like a news video. Yeah, what the hell's this one all about? Alright, what is this one?
In the previous one, Madden up next. Working on that. It's just been, you know, slow going. A lot of it has licensed music, so I'm having to try to figure out how to work around some of this, layering audio tracks.
Thank God I discovered this one fucking program for like getting rid of the music, background music, and keeping like the fucking like the voices.
Check that out.
Because it's been very useful for like GTA stuff and other stuff that I just had to like remove music.
Gaming news, Alex, tell us.
Mortal Kombat.
It actually works really well.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we thought it was coming out.
Yeah, great. The movie has been delayed.
I was so excited. My hype was building.
And then
October is a fucking perfect time
went
for it.
all the way down.
You got the costumes. You got kind of a game around the same time, September, something like that. This is the perfect time for it. And then I saw this
nothing.
fucking news story that says
It got
they're gonna
delayed.
fucking
7
delay it.
months.
Why?
Because they have no
Right.
faith in its ability to compete in October.
What?
October?
No. That's not what the one I read, but
that's
finish with your.
But that's what it is. So it's like it's been delayed because they want to. It's a more open period of time for movies, and they won't have to compete with as many things in a slammed October.
No. What article are you reading?
Right.
So the one that I read
October.
is the
Is the FNAF movie coming out this year, or is it next year on October?
Reshoots. Is it to improve some special effect shots? Hopefully, maybe that's a thing. Is it to?
Yeah, it might December 5th to see. Oh, it's gonna be released on Christmas. That was gonna be like on around October maybe. That would make a little bit more sense.
We liked the trailer.
Weird, but whatever.
I think that now, this is a summer movie event. This is where we need to put it. We need to put it
Christmas
in the
movie, I
summer
guess.
because they think it'll
Weird.
make more money or have more ticket sales in the summer.
Yeah, I guess.
Unfortunately, you're
Guess they really don't want to rush the production of the movie.
summer, there's going to be more blockbusters that you're gonna have to fucking deal with. If you do it in October, you're not dealing with shit.
Didn't the first one also release outside of October?
Small fucking horror movies? No. But if you move to the summer, you could be going up against fucking MCU. You can be going up against DCU, Supergirl. Who knows?
It did release on October, so that's a little weird. Why the sequel didn't release on October? Isn't gonna release in the same month?
And
Very weird.
You just destroyed all my hype for the movie. And
There's probably gonna be a lot of competition going out in October. They just don't want to risk it, maybe? That's my guess.
So it's now slated for May 15th. So they wanted like a late spring, early summer release date. So hopefully they're far enough away from some of the other ones because they like to slam July.
Doesn't bite him in the ass.
But yeah,
I think they are way overestimating that reaction to the trailer. And I don't want to say.
Again, it will depend on how good the movie itself is.
I want Mortal Kombat to do well.
I've heard mixed feelings about the first
For
one.
this fucking company to respond.
The one good thing that people always mention was just Matthew Willard as
to try to capitalize
the purple guy.
delay the thing in order to try to make more money. Over
We'll
the
see if
summer,
he comes back for the sequel as like a fucking zombie or whatever.
quote unquote, given the wild fan response to the trailer. It's like, okay, so I'm being punished for liking the trailer. So you're saying that if we looked at the trailer came out and everybody's like, yeah, cool,
Can release it.
then you'd be releasing it in October?
Everyone,
Fuck
right
you.
now, go downvote it.
These motherfuckers. Right, everybody go downvote
All
right
right,
now.
we heard your feedback.
All right, we heard your
We're
feedback.
gonna release it.
Yeah, we heard it. Now piss off.
Morons. Given wild response. Oh, these fucking assholes.
Really?
October 24th is when it was coming out, and they're moving it to May 15th. So I'm curious. Now we know what is launching around October 24th, but we don't know, because there could be many more films in between now and then, of what exactly is coming out in May 15th. So I think this is just a terrible move by Warner Brothers Pictures to constantly fuck shit up. You have one good thing going for you. Hey, we're all.
I mean, Warner Brothers has been on their shit for quite some time now, and I'm not just talking about just the video game portion of Warner Brothers.
God damn it.
Like, just in general, they've been on a shitter for quite a while. Especially what happened with the one example being the what they did with the fucking Wile E. Coyote movie that almost got shelved.
Spending even more money to get
Almost suffered the same fate as like Batgirl.
And so any games that you were gonna get going from a Halloween,
I think the Wile E. Coyote movie is still in production, right?
you're gonna have to
I
spend.
don't remember when it's gonna release, but I'm pretty sure it is gonna release. So it's just probably gonna take a bit more time.
I think it's a Halloween movie event.
I think they shot themselves in the foot because, like, they said, oh, giving your response to the trailer. Next trailer comes out, everyone's like, oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh shit! Yeah, you don't fuck with people
It's
on
like,
the
look,
internet
we're
like this.
downvote this next one because given our wild response, you postponed it.
It's very disappointing to have to wait all this much longer.
Well, hopefully they have more coal.
No.
you're like,
They're
oh,
gonna
no.
I think they're gonna do the G.I. Joe thing where
Kill them off.
The G.I. Joe.
maybe not, or give him something
The whole
to do.
squad is dead.
He's got to do
So
something
like
else.
just a brand new squad because the previous one just died,
Protect Earth while we go do.
or like
Yeah.
the second Suicide Squad movie
Well, that sucks.
with Idris
But
Idris Elba.
It was right around the
So you
corner.
got them-
It was something that I could fucking watch. You know, we could watch. How do we stop this? Petition to stop this stupid bullshit.
Petitions don't do anything, Joe. You know that.
I'm not watching it, man.
Especially the ones in America. Yeah, they don't do anything.
Download the fucking shit out of
You
it.
have to remember that in like April or March next year when they probably start their marketing blitz.
So, okay, another thing that factored into this is not just the trailer. There were tons of research screenings, and they've been having really strong reactions in the screenings. So people are loving the movie. So when WB and New Line feels like, oh shit, we actually have a hit on our hands, this is
why
what would
sit
give,
on it, though?
This is what would give them the balls to try to move it to summer to make more money on it.
Dumb decision.
They're making a gamble that because we move it to summer, it's going to make more money because it's.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't
They
know.
probably just. My guess is they probably don't have much
Against MGM,
faith in the movie itself. Now they're just trying to do it as much as possible.
and an untitled Neon.
Because that always tends to happen, especially with fucking sequels from like old ass movies.
Income score.
The one exception of that being Top Gun Maverick, at least recently.
Mandalorian, the movie.
Or is that?
May 22nd.
Oh, I forgot about Mandalorian. It's the week before Mandalorian.
No legs.
If this God is, was this the original date? No. Okay, so this is the May 15th date. God is that? It's just a thriller film. So they definitely picked the
The
date.
worst proud of two.
They made sure that there's nothing huge on that. Except for Mandalorian, which comes out the week
22nd.
after. But so that's gonna cut. I
Yeah.
think it'll cut some of its legs
Oh, for
out.
sure.
So that's dumb as fuck. Well, what movies come out October 25th?
It's gonna confuse you because there's not a lot that I saw. That's like big competition at least. There's some like
what did
small,
you find?
like
Just small
Begonia
stuff?
is big, but that's like a more indie Oscar bait movie. That's
But who?
Begonia.
What is that?
For what now?
It's kidnap the CEO.
I mean, like Taken?
Oh, that's coming out that quick.
Hey, talking about fucking Taken? Like something like Taken with fucking Liam
I didn't
Neeson?
see anything that screamed that it was going to do it, but
That would have been perfect, though.
Well, hold on. So,
Well, WB.
what was it? 25th or 15th?
it was originally
25th. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Begonia, you're right, which is Emma Stone. Springsteen documentary.
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen's
that's it.
so hot right now.
That's it. And then the next
7
week,
years old.
Like who?
and then the next week, nothing. Literally nothing. Begonia comes out October 31st.
Well,
So the Begonia, the same day it comes out this year, I think that's like the early showings. And that's like the limited showings. Yeah, those are the limited, you know, when they at the special cities and stuff. So it didn't even come out then. It comes out. Begonia is the one that would try to.
Begonia. I have never heard of Begonia before. Might just be like a brand new movie that's coming out.
Fucks. You know what? I hope. You know what?
Yeah, I have never heard of that movie.
Keep getting close to saying it. I hope you fuck. I hope
69,
you make
nice.
less money for making this stupid ass decision. I hope you make less
69.
damn.
money. Essentially saying I hope you fail.
Moving on.
We don't want you to fail because I feel like I believe the test screenings, I believe the trailer that this thing is gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the Mortal
We'll
Kombat
see.
film that we've.
We'll
wanted
see
for a
about
long
that.
time.
Because the movie can just at the end of the day just end up being absolute trash. And like what happened with Annihilation.
Fucking shit that nobody's gonna watch. Like documentaries and limited releases. Like what are they talking about? Conjuring is coming out this week.
Black Phone 2.
That's 2 weeks before it, right?
Is
So
it?
that's beginning of October, I thought.
Hmm.
So,
Black Phone 2 release date.
yeah.
October 17th. So that's a week before. That will not do anything.
So yeah, they think it's going to do much better in May. They're saying in the crowded late.
Oh well, guess I'll not do that.
I'm so mad about
It ain't
this,
gonna be
man.
doing that shit.
Moving on. Fuck off.
What else?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want it to make less now? I don't think you care. Do you care? You don't care. I care. I wanted to see it
I
this
want
year.
Mortal Kombat to be good, and so I want the people, everyone who is involved in the
Mortal Kombat movie to be good? Okay, now you're just asking too much there.
Oh man, goddamn, so hyperbolic.
Well, yeah, of
Jesus
course.
fucking
Of
Christ.
course, it's hyperbolic. I mean, that's what we're. But it's like if that movie was so fucking bad. I don't think you should be allowed to work on Mortal Kombat anymore. So I want people.
You're talking like that's a 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10,
Yeah.
0 out of 10.
A dude with plot armor beats Goro in his very first fight.
No, I get you. It's not a good movie.
Bad.
It's not good.
He had the
movie.
power of love.
There are other parts of that movie.
Power
His
love.
family.
There are like 2 parts of that movie that are any good, and it doesn't even have a
No,
combat
but
tournament
okay.
in it.
But you,
And,
so
like,
your
it-
ultimate.
But
point
mostly
is
just because of Johnny
you want it
Cage.
to be
Are you talking about the
So let's
Annihilation or the first
If you
movie?
delay it for this fucking.
I might have seen a little bit of the
then
first
you
movie.
have to
9 out of
replace
10.
Jade.
Looked alright,
You
I
have to
guess.
recast
Not
Jade,
gonna
you have to
happen.
reshoot, you
Not
have to
gonna happen.
improve the FX, and you have to add a few
Tweak that.
things.
Yeah.
They're not gonna add shit. They're not gonna do shit.
They're not
They
gonna
might-
add hair.
They might work on. They need to add hair. Did you see the digital hair? That shit.
Digital
is
hair?
The
much
same
better
person that gave
technology.
him the mustache.
Yeah,
With the hair.
exactly. the same.
Oh, from Superman.
Yes.
Superman's mustache.
Huh?
CGI artist.
Terrible.
If it's a good movie, I want it to do well. If it's a
Yes.
bad movie, I want it to do very poorly. Because I think that we keep.
I just hate WB's
Well, yeah, because,
executives.
like,
They're
again-
so stupid.
I mean, that's just executives in general. They can't think long term.
Carl Urban's in it, and this guy, I guess he's got a curse following him around or something. 'Cause the Dread didn't do well, and I've been wanting to see a Dread 2, and now I think this was going to do really well, and now it's going to do less well.
We'll see.
But maybe what the fuck do I know? Maybe the CEOs will have the last laugh because moving it into summer right before Mandalorian will make buku money. It'll break records. I think it was already going to break records. When I mean records, I mean Mortal Kombat records.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Better than Annihilation.
They're gonna feel vindicated when it comes out because it's gonna do better than all of the other ones. And they're
Feel
like,
about
"See, I
that?
told you so,
I don't know.
we're
We'll see.
geniuses."
Again,
And you'll never
we'll
get
see
to
when the
tell
movie
them
comes
they
out.
probably would have made just as much, if not more, in Halloween. You'll never be able to say that because they're trying to justify their $1 million yachts and jobs. All right. Sorry, I was fucking pissed about this one.
Okay.
What else?
Expedition 33 director is teasing DLC again. This time,
Ooh.
not quite confirming it, but it's.
I've
Like,
heard some good things about the Expedition 33. I have not played it just yet, though. It does look good, like your typical JRPG. There isn't even J.
It's a bit too early to say. We may be cooking, and so
Maybe
it sounds like they're working on it, and it would be kind of silly.
FRPG, like Fringe.
What would it be, though? The story's kind of over, right? Maybe the sister? What she's dealing with?
Prequel.
Yeah.
I think it was Expedition 32.
Well,
Expedition 31. No, because
They're
there'd be a
dead.
shitty ending because you don't resolve
They'll
nothing.
still be sad. Like, well, we died.
Well, there was that expedition that like goes out and figures some stuff out, and they realize they're doomed. And it's just like there's knowing that there's a doomed ending doesn't immediately like.
No, I don't mean way.
I'm
You had
looking
me
forward to
initially,
it.
but I'm thinking no.
I mean, it's like the whole strange
There's
new world.
some kind of war or something between the painters and the this or the that. I'm thinking.
Does
they
it have like
combine
a
that somehow, but
prosthetic
that seems
hand, or is it just like a metal gauntlet? I think it's probably just a metal gauntlet.
Real world stuff. So yeah, there's the fire and stuff. So there's a bunch of stuff, but one of the it's probably
Strongest contender.
probably game of the year, if not top finalist for game of the year.
Soundtrack.
definitely a
For
nominee.
sure. Soundtrack for sure.
Nominee.
Yeah, at least for the soundtrack. I've heard some good things about it as well.
It better win.
Better win.
We'll see.
Piss
Joe's-
me touch-
We'll see about that.
Joe's gonna be angry.
That guy proved that SoundCloud is not useless. Like just straight up proved it because they found.
Single-handed.
Because the whole soundtrack. Oh, right, I remember. Yeah, the entirety is the Expedition 32 soundtrack is on SoundCloud or whatever.
It tells Battlefield testers, hey, don't tell anyone about our new map. And so the very first second they play it, they have leaked the entire thing.
They immediately leaked it.
And so
I've been seeing leaked videos, and they got Chinese.
Probably next time you should try reverse psychology.
They're like, yeah, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
We didn't understand what you said, so we just leaked it.
Do not.
Next
Do
time,
not
try reverse psychology.
Storm, which is a remake
You'll
of
buy
Battlefield
it.
3, and then
Trust
Iraq
me.
Valley, the largest of the maps so far, looks so cool. This is pretty much, people were complaining. It's like, hey, this is
We need big-ass maps, please.
this is small maps. There's no combined arms. This feels like Call of Duty. What the fuck are you doing? Can you give me some of this stuff that I want for Battlefield? And this is what this is. So
Sure.
like this is if you were worried about them Call of Dutying up your Battlefield, I think you can rest a little easier now knowing that there's some big
because,
ass tons of vehicles.
We already don't have enough fucking Call of Duty with Black Ops 6 and 7 coming out later.
And the maps that come out afterwards, because they're doing the a live service, which
Or
does
Magic?
make me nervous. All maps should be free, so that's fine. So hopefully they'll have large maps coming through that rotation. But Battlefield 6 made, just piggybacking off of what you said, they made another smart move. They're not launching with ray tracing. They're just skipping it. Skipping ray tracing at launch. We want to focus on performance. And to me,
And that's the thing that most people actually give a shit about. A lot of people don't actually give a shit about ray tracing. They just want to the game to actually run well.
Water puddle that I'm looking. I don't give a
Get
fuck.
caught
That's the reason why with PS5 that most people stick with performance instead of like fidelity.
so shiny.
Because they would just rather have the game run at 60 and just work better.
No shiny ass puddles.
Because probably most people don't own a fucking 4K
I
TV.
do care for it to look good, but
I certainly don't.
if it's between picking up 10 frames,
My brother has one in his room. It's fucking huge. I don't need that. I don't need a TV that fucking big.
The servers will be persistent. So it says included with game purchase, players will have the ability to make their hosted servers persistent. So it's always listed in the browser for early access, which is something that's been in the past, and then other people have taken away. So if the server's empty, it's still listed, and you can all jump in at the same time and kind of get things going.
but if it's persistent there.
What the
How
shit?
can they not do persistent on their own server?
What happened? I ain't got
don't
fucking
understand.
What the fuck happened to the reactive PNG thing?
Because
The hell? You just randomly fucking switched? Fucking piece of shit. What the fuck happened? Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck this thing just changed out of nowhere. That's so fucking weird. I still have the one with the fucking birthday hat on though. Guess just back. Fungi just doesn't want to work now, probably. Oh well. Okay, whatever. At least now we went back and went back to the other one. What the shit? Do you mind? What the hell's going on? Oh. Yeah, great. Now fucking Fugi doesn't want to work for some reason. Hello. Do you mind? Put back this one. Hello. Hello, I want this one. The shit. Dude, the hell. Okay, there we go. I was there. I still have the one with the fucking birthday hat. And this one again, but it's looks a little weird. So I'll just stick with this one. There we go. Now we're back. Alright. I'm gonna keep the fucking Boogie page on just make sure this thing doesn't crap out on me again. Alright.
The user, they're using.
Let's continue on before we get fucking interrupted again.
End users equipment.
Yeah, I have no idea
Instead of having
what happened
to
there.
use their server.
Boogie also wasn't properly working at the beginning of the stream as well.
I'd have to do a little.
Well, actually not at the beginning, more so before I started streaming, so that was a little weird as well.
Empty servers would be expensive, but they're doing it. It's at no additional cost. So this is big for people who want to play.
At least now it's working.
You know, Cairo all day, or they want to.
For now, at least.
You know, if you only want to do Rush, or you only want to do King of the Hill on one specific map. It's like, you know, the version of shipment. So you can do it. You can jump in and try to get something started. So that's something that a lot of people.
So it sounds like persistent servers in Portal, but still the dynamics stuff in the normal servers will shut down and then go back up and go, you know, based upon number of players and modes and this and that in the normal stuff. And I think people wanted in the normal stuff to have the server browser there and have official servers to where they don't have to go down. I don't know. We'll see at launch.
Yeah, we'll see what happens about that.
You can buy servers.
Yeah, most of these stories are just more so we'll see what happens, because this is all just new shit that's probably just still in development that we can't really say much about.
Or I guess they're hosting it on your console or your PC.
Wrong one.
Somebody who knows in the comments who's more knowledgeable with that shit.
Yeah, players can create
because I remember
Portal servers for free.
Yeah, see, I remember back in the day, I spent monthly. I think I was spending $50 a month, you know, for community servers and stuff.
$50 a month? The shit.
I need to know the benefits of that.
Yeah, damn.
The EA free version.
Like your own private servers can be pretty fucking expensive. That's probably like one game at a time.
Because it's $50 a month.
Because you've been abused.
They'd never give me $50 a month.
But yeah, everything here says you do not need to pay for it. It comes free with the purchase.
Right, but it also depends how big the servers are, right? Like how many players are gonna let those servers
how they do it?
like be on at the same time.
22, we talked about there's gonna be new patches.
Gotta be peer to peer, but I don't understand how they keep the peer to peer up. Because, you know, if it's peer-to-peer and you shut down, then it goes away, right?
Or they figured out a way for it not to be technically persistent, and what it is that the server is listed, and then the second you join it, then it takes... I don't know. I mean,
or it jumps from
the shit, it went back.
One person's online.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Alright, sorry guys.
Yeah, Space Marine 2 has unveiled...
Bruh, what is with this thing? It just keeps fucking doing it for no reason. The hell? Hello? Fucking piece of shit, Fugi. Do you mind? Looks like Fugi just doesn't want to work fucking. Just does not want to fucking work today. Christ. Yeah, it just keeps giving me a fucking server error, so it might just be that. Come on, I don't get why it keeps switching to the other one though. Yeah, I want this one. Why does it keep switching to the other one? Probably just the default, the first one that's in the list. Right, if that's the case, so how the fuck do I change the order of this? I wanted to just stick with this one, and that's it. This is definitely looking a little different though the last time. You know, I don't get why it keeps switching to the first one. So weird. Whatever. At least now it's back to working. For now, at least. I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna keep doing that over and over again. Most likely.
Crazy.
Just,
There's a patch coming.
I would prefer it if it just didn't keep switching. Don't get why it keeps doing that.
We thought we weren't going to get a whole lot of new stuff. They were going to do some patches and stuff, but they're still working really hard on it.
Oh, nice. They're going to be doing more shit for Space Marine 2. Nice.
Did they announce that it was done?
Well, like they're moved on to the next Space Marine.
No, I didn't even know that. I thought that they were always intending to bring a large amount of content. And when they showed that this is the amount of content they're bringing, I'm like, holy fuck. This is all free? This is all free. It's free.
Like what, an extra mode for the multiplayer?
Yeah.
Like Horde mode? Like what we got in Space Marine 1?
Right.
So as well with so there's free updates.
And that'll be fucking sweet though. Something similar to like the fucking Chaos Arenas from Space Marine 1 on the second game. That'll be fucking awesome. Although that one Chaos Arena was an absolute pain. He has to fucking go through everything. Especially the bonus waiver. Christ.
Hellbrute Assault mode. PvP? How do you have a PvP mode where there's a...
It was a lot of fun though, but Christ, it took a long time to fucking finish it.
New weapons, new free unlockable variants for existing weapons, new enemies, new bosses, new progression mechanics.
Chaos, finally.
All this shit kicks off September 4th with the anniversary update. Shit, I might jump back in.
Anniversary, yeah.
Because I really...
Right, it's already been a year since Space Marine 1, since Space Marine 2 came out, right?
Static, real standard, you know, real underdeveloped.
It got really hard to find matches eventually.
Yeah.
But in 2026, there's a bunch more stuff, which is where we're getting a Tech Marine, we're getting an Omnisci Axe, and so that'll be, I mean, new classes always
Come on,
make
move.
these games more exciting because a new way to play them, especially if it's, you know, entirely melee focused.
Year 2. Well, thank you. That's a nice thing back from Focus and Saber and all those involved.
Does Saber Interactive also work on the first Space Marine? I think they did, right? Yeah, I don't remember if it's the same developer.
So they are currently still in full development for Space Marine 3, but it looks like all throughout 2026.
If I had the actual copy of the game, I would have looked it up right now.
Season Pass 2.
I only have it digitally because of the DLC that's only part of the fucking bundle that's only available in the American PSN store for some fucking reason. Just
cool. Now Iron Hands, redacted. There's a redacted one. I'm curious.
really don't get why all that shit's just American only right now. Probably because everything else was delisted on the other stores.
There's a redacted one. So basically making your character look extra cool. There's already the kind of painter with the different pieces. You can kind of emulate some of them, but if you want to go full on Salamander, full on Imperial Fist, then you pay for it.
And they've added some new ones too, because when they release, you could customize any of the Chaos ones. Had very
the Chaos ones suck.
You couldn't change pretty much anything. You can change the color. It's like, but I want to do other stuff? No.
Yeah.
So they're adding all the stuff that people are asking for. So they know what.
Then I will come back. September 4th is when this kicks off, but you know.
It's all a patch, you know.
No, Tech Green is later.
So okay,
Most of it just seems like cosmetic stuff, though. I don't really see any like big like
new PvP arena,
like content. And the fucking thing switched again. Fuck me. God damn it.
Enemy, which is a chaos spawn.
Why does it keep
and then a
switching?
Chaos armor pack. So there's a lot. Maybe we'll jump in, depending on if I've got the Madden review done yet. All right, cool.
And you're not sailing the 2 seas
Sakes.
and harvesting coconuts. And
But for what?
Why does it keep fucking switching? Christ. Fucking piece of shit. Do you mind? Hello. I want this one. Why does it keep going back to the other one? Do you mind? Christ. I would have really like there's a way to fucking remove it, but it doesn't look like there is. Yeah, just give me basic ass fucking options right now for some reason. Yeah, this thing's probably just gonna keep fucking switching back and forth most likely. Because there's like some maintenance shit going on with the Fugi.
Oh, right.
And then
That's the shit.
Silksong.
That shit comes out this week.
Yeah, Silksong.
Well, this gave us the perfect excuse to
oh
ignore
no, I can't
40K.
I can't do pirates. I'm doing.
Anything else? Literally anything else.
Oh, I so want to play Space Marine 2 though. It looks so fucking sweet. It looks more of Space Marine 1, which I really had a lot of fucking fun.
September 4th. Hell is Us, I think, is also.
It would be sweet though if they brought back the jetpacks from the first game.
It's a lot of games.
No Man's Sky adds a buildable custom spaceship big enough to fit everybody on it. They keep plugging away and making this game better. And I mean, it's huge. A bunch of people were in there playing.
Damn, man, that game's crazy, bro.
So it's in the new
It's a
Voyager
brand new
update.
game.
You can
Brand new game, at least compared to 10 years ago.
and fly around the galaxy with all your friends. People act as crew. You can get out of the cockpit while in flight, walk around the ship. Can you imagine having a ship being able to like walk around the ship and do stuff? I mean, Skull and Bones.
So there's this indie game that I wanted y'all to know about that's doing what we wanted. It's called Crosswind. On Steam. It's a survival adventure in the age of piracy. Explore procedurally open world, gather, build.
So like an indie game?
Overcome challenging bosses and souls.
Fucking that up. I want to use victory pose, not fucking another Mega Flare.
Play with friends. And I saw a trailer for it, and I'm like, what the fuck? This looks like, you know, Skull and Bones, the one that we wanted, where you're on the ship, and you fire from the sides, and then you dock your ship, and you get off, and you've got all the island,
Well,
and you're
now you
fighting
can.
things. It's basically the game that we wanted. Crosswind. I just wanted to throw a shout out, and I
The game that we wanted, except actually good.
So it's like, oh, super indie, but it looks pretty good for being indie.
Yeah, but
Give us a call.
Yeah, I see the fucking building mechanics there. Well, it looked very much like Valheim, I think that the name of the game was.
Money on, which was, I don't know, this little.
They also had the similar like building mechanics.
forget everything you know about pirates.
Oh.
You didn't listen. You
Forget
never
everything
listened.
you know
You were
about
supposed
the-
to forget everything you know about
About
pirates.
the typical pirate adventure or whatever.
I'm just gonna let it be like that. I'm just gonna keep doing that over and over again.
Killing it. So ships have interiors, med bays, sleeping quarters, war rooms, radars, teleporters, all sorts of crazy shit.
Jesus Christ.
This game is adding features faster than Star Citizen can say they're thinking about adding features. And I mean, it's crazy. So they're giving all these people what they want. We know a bunch of people who played it.
I should probably at least change the settings on this one, so it's the same as the other one. I don't like how it's like like constantly going into like dark mode or whatever when I speak. That is if I can. Yeah, I can't right now. This fucking thing just keeps giving me server errors. Come on. Do you mind? Let me get in. Alright, I'll set this one. Then I'll switch the fucking sources or whatever so that I can put the same shit as the other one. Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's better. I don't want the fucking dim image or whatever. Always for now. Right, there we go. So if the fucking thing just keeps doing that, at least I'll have it. Can I put the fucking other one as the main one or whatever? Because it's only going back to this one because the fucking main, the first on the list. Okay, there we go. At least now that if it goes back, it's not gonna keep fading in or whatever.
Pretty much.
It's quadruple.
I'm pretty sure it's just gonna keep doing that over and over again.
Oh yeah, like I was saying, it's so much bigger than like everything that you got, and they're still updating it. They're not charging people for it, so it's pretty big.
Yeah, that's really great, and
You probably get on sale now too.
but apparently it cannot compete with a quadruple A title like
That's Skull and Bones.
Can't.
no,
You don't.
because it's quadruple
Nope,
You can't
wrong
buy
one.
coconuts from your ship.
In space, there's
with
no
a
coconuts.
Oh,
ticker.
or what was this?
Uh-huh.
Harvest like grasses with the scythe
Yeah,
on the
with
side
the
of your
scythe.
ship. What a stupid fucking game.
You be playing it, Alex.
Yeah.
Stupid game, but you still
Chris
paid for it.
Roberts, not to be outdone by a
So
game
there we go.
that,
More Star Citizen.
You know, No Man's Sky, which is going to be
Almost as big as Event, Grand Theft Auto 6, still targeting 2026 for release. Sure,
he's
buddy.
saying that Squadron 42
Sure.
launch, he hopes it will be as big of an event as almost as big an event as Grand Theft Auto 6. Sorry. So targeting a
Sure.
2026 launch for Squadron 42.
Sure, buddy.
I still have a controller about 10 years ago.
It's not compatible.
It doesn't work
probably like various boxes all over the house.
It
probably
uses those
lost.
old printer plugs on your motherboard that don't exist anymore.
Yeah. So you, Chris Roberts, you owe me $300 for that fucking controller I invested in. Being so excited, it was an expensive ass controller, and so
I can never imagine.
and I'm waiting. Now, yeah, I guess I could load up Alpha 3.7219672 and use it there,
Just
but
going
I've
near
been
the
waiting.
stairs
That takes a
or
little bit much effort.
Or you get stuck in your own bathroom. Or
Just use an old ass fucking controller, that's probably
whatever. I just been
so
waiting
dusty
for
that
the
it doesn't work
full
properly,
release.
most likely.
Everyone else.
The first full release, that's gonna be next year.
Next year is what he says.
Next year. Okay, 2026. We're starting to get materialized a launch date.
Well, so that's good because they've been talking about 2026 for a couple of years now. They still haven't changed it. We're not getting word of delays yet. So it's looking like that window actually may work out.
I might think
Is
that
it close?
I'll go
What
ahead
about
and
predictions?
assume latter half of 2026.
Yeah, we'll see.
And then they also said
If
that
they even
2026
manage to
is
fucking
now
release the
set
game in the
for
first
release
place,
sometime in
we'll see about that.
2027 or 2028.
No, that I don't believe.
What are our predictions?
Yep, there we go. And the switch back.
Original ones.
Yeah.
And it's still fucking fading
All right,
though.
well,
Oh,
this
shit,
thing
why
starts
is this? Why this thing's not saving?
2028. What do you think? Beyond
It's still
Good and Evil
fucking
2
fading.
Or Star Citizen full release?
I think it's in
We
there.
have not heard of anything about Beyond.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna let it be like this for now.
They've stopped talking about it. Does that mean
Fucking
it's
piece of
gonna
shit
out?
reactive boogie.
number
I was
two,
doing this.
I found
How do you like that
Citizens
a way to fucking have like a
Beyond Good and
reactive
Evil. Beyond Good and Evil
PNG
2
thing
said
without
OJ
having to
and
rely
Alex,
on a fucking
y'all said
bullshit
Beyond Good
server
and Evil
that
2 would come out
that's
before
not gonna
Squadron
fucking work
42.
sometimes.
Beyond Good and Evil 2 before Star Citizen universe. That, yes. Okay. And
I really like that as a way to
why did I
fucking
type this?
no,
Less money or
not
more?
rely on that
OJ, more,
fucking
150.
online thing.
Alex, more.
Just have a PNG model working.
Saying
This is so
or
fucking
less
annoying.
delayed. I don't know why I'm less money or more. I should have wrote a little bit more with that one. Then we also have, okay, we have the exact date. Star Citizen. Alex says Squadron 42 in 2026. OJ said Squadron 42 in
Ooh.
2027. I said Squadron 42 in 2026. So it's going to be us. Alex says Universe in 2027. OJ said 2029 for Universe.
72?
I
Nice.
said 2028 for Universe.
That's still up in the air. We'll see.
Yeah.
And it still could get delayed out of 2026. But
Then I'll be right. I'll be.
And I have
Doesn't
one
look
caveat
like
that
it's
I
gonna-
added. AJ predicted the Universe will.
Go back to it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna have like an extra. I'm just gonna have an extra fucking Google thing here. Just make sure this thing decides to fucking work again. Come on, piece of shit. Work.
Will never release
There we go.
as advertised.
Alright, see, I'm gonna have to keep doing that over and over again.
Like this 1.0 will not be as it was advertised.
Yeah, like all the features and things that.
Alright, see, that's gonna keep doing that over and over again today. Fuck me.
Or in the universe. Is it a completely different kind of universe with, you know?
There has to be like a better way to fucking have a PNG model without having to rely on fucking reactive Fugi. That has to be.
Already not.
Why can't it just be like something similar to that on like Discord? Like it automatically does that shit on Discord and not just having to rely on additional fucking site or whatever.
We know people that love it, and so they love it with the understanding that they know. They're like, we love it for what it could be. We recognize that a lot of things just don't fucking work, and there's a lot of things that are pieces of shit. But if you're just looking to kind of see what it could be, it's really exciting time because, you know, there is a bunch of stuff. I just fucking hate their monetization, and I think that anyone who charges that much for a digital ship can
Right, I've heard. Star Citizen is pretty bad with the fucking
They had to
like
capitalize. I mean,
monetization with how much money you have to spend on fucking ships
What they're at $1 billion now.
No, I still think
and
they're
other stuff. And I don't know besides just the fucking ships being super expensive.
You know, for Squadron 42, and then maybe even the universe.
Probably almost as bad as Valorant, probably.
Yeah, I think as people start to get more excited about when like release date is like confirmed, then I think that
That little push is like, we're right there, guys. We just need some more money.
861
Roberts was
million.
laughing at all of us.
860.
We was laughing at all of him. He about to be laughing at all of us.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good. I want you to laugh at me.
I mean,
I want a good game. God damn it!
I've won
I
it.
fucking put it. What is? I kickstarted that shit 12 years ago.
That $100 metal card.
And still counting.
It is, yeah. Wasn't it 2012?
Shit. God damn, man. I don't know, man. I really do not know. All I know is like one of the first things I ever kickstarted, and I kickstarted a fuck ton since then. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Beyond Good and Evil, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Beyond Good and Evil, I don't know about 2026 anymore. Maybe 2027.
Probably never. We're probably never gonna see that fucking
I
game.
don't want to change it, but you know, I'm just,
It's been in development hell for so fucking long. I'm surprised it's just not gonna get fucking. I'll be surprised if it doesn't get cancelled.
Squadron 42. Let's go.
I'm surprised it hasn't been already cancelled by now.
all right.
That you got?
That's what we got to
What
do.
you got? Got one little thing. You know the game
Adam Fall?
that we played, and we liked and then hated at the same time because you know.
You go over there and go back over here. Come
Yep,
back.
there we go. Went back.
Just tell me to get everything.
You are wasting my time.
Where's my fast travel? I
Stop
want a
fucking
fast
padding
travel.
my time, goddammit. Well, they've got a new story DLC coming, and then you're gonna be haunted by an absolutely furious robot amongst some red weeds in the world.
Hunted or haunted?
Hunted.
I like the other
I was
one.
like, that sounds interesting.
Or robot ghost?
Probably both.
I dig
It's called the Red Strain.
Man, is that the one with the horny
September
robots?
16th.
Yeah.
So in a little more.
Yeah, was that the one?
Hack it on there.
I think I know what games they're talking about. They're talking about the game with the two twin robots that are fucking horny as shit, dude. Or the fridge robot. That's also pretty horny.
Oh god.
Rebellion is rifling
The Ice
off.
Cube one?
Ice Cube. Oh,
That
no,
one?
No, I don't think.
Based on that one, are they after my data?
No.
Is they gonna eat my
well,
data?
maybe the robot is after your data. It looked like a little brain inside this robot, so maybe he's after your data. Data or data?
Data gone.
Shit.
Huh?
It's gonna be all gone.
Yeah.
Dataculo.
Dataculo.
Fast Furious.
All right, but despite us, giving it a hard time and doing our review, hasn't stopped Adam Fall from being a commercial success for Rebellion. And
Damn it.
Rebellion's turn.
They want to use Megafire again. Damn it.
Surpassing 1.5 million players, making it the studio's most successful game in 32 years. It was a bigger success than Rebellion CEO Jason Kingsley.
Rebellion?
And
Was that the same studio from like Dead Island? Maybe I'm thinking someone else.
Even more beyond this Red Strain that comes out.
It was pretty good. I just think they just changed the philosophy
Just
of
changed the-
valuing my time. We can.
Yes, because we liked the base game, but we wanna love it. We like it, we wanna love it. Go check out our angry review on that, and that's all we got for this one.
Click those links down below. Check out Surfshark. You need a VPN. At least unlock the
Gotta be
Netflix
safe out
library,
there.
but you also want to get around some of this.
Yeah, shut up. What else do we have here? What else do we have here? Oh, this will do.
From my point of view,
Good old wasp paws here.
my point of view, you're still just a kid. I mean, yeah, he's got a little flower out there.
Definitely
I'm
still
not
a kid.
interested in brats. Oh man,
Now he's grown up.
the old guy. Right. Okay.
Right when they're almost at the brink of death.
Like, oh my God, Fitz. Jesus, the drool
Sure.
and everything out there. I mean, I guess there'd probably be like some old spirit people that are into old guys. I don't know, man. I guess it makes sense. It's like the closest thing they'll get to their age. Anyway, what's cracking, guys? And welcome to some good old anime.
That's like the fucking Vaporeon suit there.
Two cats.
Yeah, you think, what the fuck do you think you're doing there, Noble?
Like sleepy-ish. So I'm gonna not be as loud right now, but I do have some dank memes here for you. So slap a
Dank?
like here for some good fun. Let's get to it. Stop! It's too tight. I'm halfway in. You won't fit. Okay, geez. Find another spot. It's just like
God, mostly just because the fucking cars are badly parked.
Compact space
Just,
is a little bit too much, but really, a sedan not being able to fit one of those things, that seems kind of weird. Usually,
it probably
the
would fit,
vans
but you probably wouldn't be able to fucking get out of the car, though.
The security guard definitely didn't make it to 6 a.m. with this lineup. What? Ah, dang, Terminator
The-
looping out there.
Looping the
Wait,
third
he's
one.
missing something,
Luffy.
man.
A second Wolfie.
Okay, Goku, it's over,
Goku,
man.
Naruto, oh
Young
god.
Naruto,
Ultraman. That old bunch of
Ultron
Ultraman
or something?
figures.
Bro, I have no idea what I'm looking at anymore. But,
Minions, oh my god, he's cooked.
Okay, dude.
He is so cooked.
Is there too, and the Looney Tunes and the Simpsons. Yeah, your bro's cooked. Whatever's happening there, bro.
The second you see the minions, and that motherfucker's cooked, alright.
I can imagine a horror game would go pretty hard if it used like iconic cartoon characters or characters that are loved. But obviously, copyright reasons will never allow that to
Yep.
happen. My fetish being vanilla, true love, handholding, pure kiss, fidelity, in love, married, emotion, hugs, feelings, sentimental, future plans. Ain't no way there's that
Ain't
many
no way.
future
Seriously?
plans in there. That has to be made up. Blondie, okay, all right, sure.
Blondie.
the most realistic out of all of those there. Everything else, oof, we're gonna find future plans.
Future
This is
plan.
really
We're
good
trying to get your
art,
wife from fucking in hentai to
just
fucking you on.
taking over her hair, actually filling in the streets. But of course, you have life if I could work and live in the Miku armpit building.
Yeah, my fucking god, man.
Bro, sometimes people
Some people are
leave
just really
the
down-
absolute
down
degenerate
bad.
comments in the world that I've ever seen. I can never even think of these. problematic age gaps are getting out of hand.
Christ.
With 240-year-old dwarf and a 5,631-year-old elf saying, "I love the miner." I mean, yeah, it makes sense. A dwarf miner. He's going
love
to
the what now?
mines. That makes sense. He dig a hole. That's what he does. Honestly, I thought they were just too racist for one another to actually like love each other. That's always been the lore. Dwarves and elves, they just hate each other. I guess it's not race. That's like species at that point. Species.
Right,
If you
again?
don't love me at my... Oh, what the heck is that? Or,
Hey, yo.
then you don't deserve me. Oh, there's a human?
Ah, there's a human version.
I
Alright.
cannot fully
Gotcha.
comprehend at this point. Oh, it's a Rising of the Shield Hero? That's what that is. All right, Miku sharing her 6-pack. Dang, that's kind of like built, dude. You've been working that thing. I've been trying to work it too. But, I mean, I'm looking more like Tato. Just getting proud of that belt. Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. That's number one IRL probably. The last one.
I wonder who. I wonder who started her with like the belly. I honestly wonder. Is she always like that? Is that canon? Dad has been my best buddy since high school.
That
Promised to attend the same uni. We'll also share the same dorm.
that
Until we recently reunited in summer break. That wasn't the same nerdy guy that I used to know. Is that you?
was he the girl?
What? How you doing, homie?
Yep.
Just like, oh dang, dude, that eye shot is crazy. Yo, see, ask me many questions as you like, if you need proofs. What's your major? What games are you addicted to? Computer science, Gimpack,
Ancient, and Black Archive.
There, and he's even looking
He
at
even has the fucking cat stockings. Oh my god.
And then, don't you dare.
He turned into a fanboy. Oh my god.
If that's supposed to be a twist on a boy being or a girl being a boy being a girl, or just a boy becoming a femboy.
Probably the last one, most
One thing I
likely.
do know about femboys is that you never touch the stockings. You don't know what lies underneath those things. I mean, ladies alone, they try to use those things to hide the fact they didn't shave their legs.
Most likely, yeah. Those things are unshaved.
I'm not eating cat food. Oh, shut up, Patrick Goger. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't had like yogurt from a tube. But I guess if it had like a cool character on it and I was a kid, maybe I would go for it. I mean, to be fair, I'd go for it.
Come on, now we'll eat the slop already. Yes, yes,
watch
you
order. Watch until season 2, episode 9, then watch the Maple Star special episode. Continue watching episodes.
Maple Star special episode?
Do that, man. I have not heard the hearkening of Maple Star in how many years? Good memories. Good times.
Interesting. Good sauce.
My daughter to give me grandkids. But if she refuses to, will you make one with me instead? Mother, what are you doing? Sometimes you gotta do things yourself.
Hell yeah.
That's 100 girlfriends.
Can't rely on your useless ass fucking daughter, dude. Do shit.
Dating the mom as well as the daughter. Yeah, you heard that right. As well as, 98 more girlfriends that he's gonna have by the end of the series. So, I mean, we're just reaching the tip of the weird burger.
And I just wait for the other ones to show up.
Konata, but putting on the glasses and, That's not quite as moe as I remember. But I never realized how close the two of them kind of look. That's a little bit concerning how
Like the
close
fucking
those ones go. And
preschool and then the other one
very
high
odd.
school.
A witch using gust of wind, but it's a fan instead. Okay, that's kind of cute. It's like something Ashley would do. Oh, it even turns it up even more powerful.
Also, is she holding a fucking rifle?
Excellent, very cute. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I think she was holding a rifle though. What the hell?
That's like something Mega Man would do when she can't cast any other spells.
What text messages mean to me?
Okay, sure.
You're mad at me.
Okay.
You're mad at me.
I mean, law could just mean you're laughing.
Yeah, my god.
A dissertation of why you are mad at me.
I mean,
Oh
sometimes
my God.
you're nervous.
Tricky. So at first glance, it seems like you're not mad at me.
Oh.
But based on
Maybe.
the period, I know that you're mad at me.
You're mad at me. God dang it.
It's my fault, and also, you're mad at me.
Okay. Yo, the call me is the scariest one. I ain't gonna lie. As soon as you get the call me thing, you know things are serious, and you know.
Oh my god. You better run, boy.
Just want to protect her smile. And the smile being, okay, well, his smile would probably be more fitting. And yeah, yo, that Donadon episode went pretty hard. That was pretty cool, man. Seeing Turbo Granny's powers activate and everything like that. That was pretty neat. That was pretty neat. I enjoyed it. Not to mention, you know, Momo and Okaru's interactions were so cute.
The fucking egg going there. There's
in the corner of my eye, I just see Kiro just zooming past, man. I guess he just wants to play, man. Come to my archive demanding my books for your foolish wars. I wait with you. If you think you can take anything here by force, you're sorely mistaken. I can read your mind, so don't start with me. Now, off you go. I have a nap to
knock
finish.
it off. Why does it keep doing that?
Just because you can read my mind, you can easily defeat me? Well, yes, I can read your every move. Go on then. Read my mind. Tell me what you see.
Oh my.
You doubt my abilities? Or perhaps you've mastered the arts of stupidity with that point that your mind is completely blank. Fine, a demonstration then. I'm seeing... Huh? Ew, can you please not? Let's get too hasty.
Yeah, I know
now.
where this shit was going.
Let's pretend I'm never here. I hope you see. Yeah, I think it's probably a good thing that people and
Yeah, I knew where this shit was going.
exist IRL. Like, oh lord, if Audia could see what some people actually go on inside of their meds.
Yep.
Some anime fans got going on.
You don't want
She
to.
won't want to go back to her own anime.
Sometimes being able to see what in people's minds probably might be a fucking sin.
Notably human size.
Might be an absolute problem.
It was just right for me, you know? He's just crying. Oh,
Huh?
I guess when you have a micro wiener, it's okay.
Okay.
This is just interspecies reviewers. This is literally just
Anymore?
interspecies reviewers in a meme format now. Getting your friend a piece of pizza but it's paced like One Piece.
Yeah, my god.
Oh, stop it. I've already seen one, like, no. I mean, the camera angles go kind of hard out there. Man's actually, like, aura farming there. People in the background are still doing their job, and he sits down.
Now it's just
again.
repeating.
How can you possibly sit down twice? Okay.
Oh my god, they're fucking.
Oh, man, even have
Just eat the fucking thing already, man.
Okay, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, at least. About the game, this was so what is this?
You ain't gonna get the backstory or whatever.
Okay. Okay, and
To be continued, for
stop.
fuck's sake.
The ending was so dumb. The ending was
The fucking
so
random ass backstory.
Guys,
Yeah, that's
it's
so fucking.
much better paced
Oh,
now.
at least
The
early
ending
One
is
Piece.
so much better paced now. It's really, really good.
Yeah, early One
Okay,
Piece, at least the stuff that I'm watching right now, is
Western
super.
actors would
The
be
pace is so
outraged by this
fucking
level of
slow
commitment.
sometimes.
And yo, okay, when she fat and yeah. And then actually thinning out when she gets like, I think it's like the slip or something like that. Something. But yeah, that's actually kind of impressive. Kind of cool,
Not
man.
bad.
But I feel like they put on like a fat suit there. That skin does not look real, but I don't know. I'm still wondering how they ever gonna do Big Mom.
Yeah. If they get Big
Oh
Mom,
yeah.
you never know how long the fucking thing's gonna last.
This is the skull in the eyes there.
Uh-oh.
too. I mean,
You got
he's
the
not
women
wrong. He's
angry.
still
That's
little.
no good.
I think you mean to say like when you were young, all right? That's something different, okay? We gotta actually say things how they are out here. You weren't being specific. I was just pointing out. One
Yeah,
man
bet
posts
you
after
old.
saying "Hear me out" and just a cat girl, sure. And what women post after saying "Hear me out," and it's just the most disgusting
abomination.
creature that you have ever
Hellish
seen. I'm
abomination.
surprised Ruby is still getting memes in today's day and age. I never would have expected that, honestly. people still care about that. Shopkeeper in Skyrim being like, just put a bucket on
Just put a bucket on the head. Here we go.
Steal everything like that. Once I learned that trick in Skyrim, everything changed, dude. I was able to get away with just
I can't
taking
see shit.
everything. It's such a dumb trick. It really is, but man, is it funny. Hollow Knight Silk Song prices. Mwah. $20 whole out there. Thank you, Team Cherry.
Thank you, Team Cherry. Very cool.
Coming out in like, what, 4 days now? I'm currently playing through Hollow Knight as we speak on Twitch. I got like 10 hours in 2 days. And the game's good, man. The game really is good. Hopefully I can beat it before the game's actually out. Then I can go deep into Hollow Knight. I mean, Silk Song.
Percy.
Wow. Select images with females, and I actually, for once,
No, most of them.
I don't think I can do 100%. I know a lot of these are from Dress Up Darling out here, all right?
Yeah, one.
There's some other ones that I
Yeah, I can definitely recognize some of them were from
and
Dress
I
Up
know I'm
Darling.
gonna get some of them wrong.
Oh, he's from season
And
2.
that's gonna do it here for our little anime meme session. Hopefully you guys have some good laughs as always. If you did, hey, hit the like, subscribe button. It really helps me out. And also check out my other videos. They're there for you to enjoy, my mans. And for now, I hope to see you beautiful sons of guns again in the next video.
Alright, oh cool. But it's getting really fucking annoying having to constantly fucking switch the damn mono though, because it keeps fucking doing that for no goddamn reason. Yes.
England.
Alright, more England stuff. Let's see. Through Naxi. Well, what else do we have about England?
Is on fire, and Elon Musk is going to war. I
Ooh.
don't think you're aware of what's going on if you're.
Right, I've heard that Elon Musk is actually
But you have to know.
interested in like the
There has
whole
been such a
illegal
massive
violent immigrants in the UK right now.
broad pushback against the immigration, like far left ideology of how all cultures are the same and all cultures could mesh together.
he not
and all immigrants are good people.
he not happy about the shit that's going on in there.
Inherently evil colonizer people, and it's over. It's literally over. They tried, I think, to control us for years. I think they tried to control us with Hollywood. I think they tried to control us with propaganda, with media, with the actual news sites misrepresenting certain cases, and it's literally falling apart. I think that we are shifting the Overton window by discussing real things and not be afraid of our entire lives being completely destroyed if we make a racist comment. Okay, deemed racist by the overlords in the government. So if you look at Elon Musk's tweet,
You
he's
having to
going
deal with the
insane.
fucking world government or
So,
whatever.
this guy tweets, this is what we mean when we talk about the rape of Britain. All right? One night in Oldham in 2006, for example, a 12-year-old girl named Sophie entered a police station and reported that she had been molested in a graveyard by a man named Ali.
Ali?
The desk officer told her to come back with an adult when she was sober. Two men accosted her in the police station, joined by a third, and they raped her in their car. When they dumped her on the street, she asked a man named Sarwar Ali for directions. He took her to his home, raped her, gave her money for bus fare home. A man named Shakil Crowdhurry pulled up his car, offered to take her home. He abducted her, took her to a house where he and 4 other men raped her. This is the worst
damn.
story I've ever heard in my life. Elon Musk pinned this tweet, the rape of Britain. He is going
2006?
mega fucking hard,
Christ.
as he should. This is incongruous.
And this is happening again, I guess.
And he has been on a crusade, my homies. A crusade! Now, I'm a big fan of the whole idea that not all cultures are equal. I know this is considered racist. This is real life, okay? It's real life. To the
It's not
different modes
racist,
of
you're just
society.
you're
Some
just
cultures
ignorant.
Are based on biblical ethics, and some cultures are based on fucking child sacrifice. All right? Pakistan, rape is basically legal in Pakistan. So when you're importing 1 million Pakistanis, legally or otherwise, it's gonna fuck up your community, obviously. And look at what Elon Musk has been retweeting.
I would go further and say that anyone that commits any crime on British soil then should face deportation. If they are convicted of that crime, they are not following the laws. And
Makes sense, right?
Makes sense. Then it comes the dumb fucks over here.
I don't believe
Not-
that anybody
not understanding
on
common
British
sense.
soil that is committing a crime, if they are not a British citizen, should have. And I say this is the daughter of a first-generation immigrant from a third-world country. I don't believe that if you are here and you are disrespecting the rules of this nation, whatever it may be, if you're convicted of a crime, you should not. You should have your rights to remain in this country rescinded.
Right, that makes sense. It's so logical. But for so long, and Elon's like, of course.
That people are too scared of being called a racist for doing some to like the illegal immigrants, so they whatever the fuck, they just let them fucking do anything.
Been retweeting. It's absolute diabolical. Look at this. 2-tier tyranny. Look at how insane this is. Pro-Palestine supporter climbs a war monument. No arrest. Police officers watch. Mother hangs a Union flag. Arrested. Arrested! Dude, this is fucking insanity. And they are literally going insane. Muslim men have raped at least 500,000 predominantly white girls in the UK alone in the last 40 years. What does the Prime Minister of England say? If you protect your children against rape gangs, you're far right. That's right, baby. That's right. There we go. Asylum seekers given £300,000 townhouse rent-free, while struggling locals can't get on property ladder. That's right, baby. That's right, dude. People,
nice.
Literally giving the people of Britain's shit to immigrants. Suicidal empathy. It is insane. He has been tweeting constantly about it.
And this is what happens when you give a shit more about them. Virtue signaling than actually giving a shit about your own country.
All England, dude. Oh my lord. Look how insane this is.
Mind you, this would have happened. This would have been the same in America if Trump wasn't president. Let's be real.
And, you know,
America would have just been the fucking UK right now if Kamal was president.
Those guys are fucked. They're mega fucked. Iraqi killer of Lana protected by the government. It doesn't
Let's be real. That probably would have happened.
Bro. Oh my lord. Net migration was 431,000 in 2024. Oh my lord. And it literally is unending. Unending. Of course, in America, it's pretty amazing. In America, it's also an issue, obviously. But today we're going to be predominantly talking about England. This is what Pritzker said in America.
He
is the governor of Chicago.
Part of his plan to do something really nefarious, which is to interfere with elections in 2026.
So how is deporting people illegal?
Yeah, how is deporting illegal immigrants a bad thing for the country?
To stop people from voting, to intimidate people from going to the voting booth. So, take note. That is what this is all about.
So,
motherfucker, those people shouldn't be voting in the first place. They're not legal in the country.
He's afraid that they won't vote. My brother, you are saying the quiet part very out loud. They are trying to steal.
Motherfucker, they weren't supposed to be voting in the first place. They're not legal in the country.
Sargon of Akkad over here.
You're already saying the bullshit part out loud. They just getting bullshit fucking votes.
Far-right Britishman, and he just made 2 more videos on this whole thing. So we're gonna be doing a deep dive onto what's actually going on, because I think this is fascinating. We are literally witnessing the people actually fighting back against invaders, literal invaders that are coming into our countries and fucking
like the
raping
fucking
our
PNG
people.
can calm down.
This is insane. And you could call me racist.
They can't call me wrong.
Lock in, boys and girls. The war is waging.
So the left is slowly but surely learning that their words of power no longer work. The black magic
No, they never did for a good while.
Don't have the effects that they used to.
What do you mean? You mean when they call you fascist, it doesn't ruin your life anymore? What do you mean? When they call you Nazi, you literally can't give a shit? What's gonna happen? What are they gonna do? Are they gonna call you racist?
They're just gonna go on Twitter and bitch and complain. That's the only thing they know they know to do.
And if you just ignore it,
they can't do anything about it.
Look at this.
I mean, in England, not so much, because they literally arrest millions of people for, like, verbal crimes, because there's no free speech.
In England, you literally get fucking arrested for cosplaying as a fucking hunk from Resident Evil if you have like a plastic fucking gun.
From The Guardian, and David Renton.
If you get arrested in the UK if you have a fucking Nerf gun on or whatever, that looks similar. That looks similar to a real one.
Oh, they're losing. They're losing. England is on fire. Protests are everywhere in Australia.
Even though he even has a fucking orange tip or whatever.
They absolutely are.
They'll still fucking arrest you for bullshit.
So much support from the mainstream.
They're gonna see how toxic this is. All right, Crusades 2, bro. They're gonna see how toxic this shit is. And they're gonna see that not all cultures are actually created equal. Some cultures are evil fucking cultures, and they are inherently inferior to cultures that are founded on biblical values. I've said this the entire time. I still say it. They hate me for it, and I'll keep saying it.
A smarter, more tailored message is needed. Right, that's really.
They hate it because they don't like people saying the truth.
Working anymore. The buzzwords are losing power.
It's a wonderful admission that it's not the.
It's an admission that they never thought that anyone was racist or fascist or Nazis. They just use these words to control people.
Thought they were fascists. You just thought the word fascist had power and would shut people up and make them go on the defensive and say,
"Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer."
No, honestly, I'm not, because for some reason you thought.
Because your opinion means fuck all at this time of day.
Don't care.
Let's have a read. So he talks about how he went to he helped organize, in fact, the Thistle City Barbican Hotel protest and counter-protest on the other side of the road too.
Yeah, so they're literally trying to make government-funded counter-protests against the massive protests that are sweeping the countries.
50 people gathered to demand the hotel be closed.
I mean, that's nothing new. There's always been like paid protests, especially nowadays in America.
Seeing and hearing our opponents, the anti-racist.
I love how he calls them refugees. I mean, they're not all refugees. Some of them are literally illegal invaders and parasites. All right, dude.
Spontaneous chant, I am sure.
Yeah, people just taking advantage of the shitty laws like asylum seeking. Just straight up lying about that shit just to get into the country all willy-nilly.
Are you fighting for the child rapists or against the child rapists? It's that simple.
It was when I heard it. And the more I've thought about it since, the more
because the UK doesn't fucking enforce its own rules.
Present at the demonstration, one banner advertised a small hard-right group, but they were not the organizers.
Because they're too scared to be called racist or whatever.
So that's very interesting, isn't it? They know that the people they're calling fascists...
They'd rather be called incompetent than being called racist, I guess.
Crazy admission. They're losing the culture. They're losing the actual culture. They're losing the people. This is unbelievable.
A magic power, a way of literally stigmatizing you and nothing else. They're not doing anything descriptive. They're doing something proscriptive. They're just saying, no, you are bad people, and we are going to call you bad people for daring to want the safety of your children to come before the human rights of a bunch of foreign men.
Look, man,
like
I'm a big believer in you have a culture that is based on Western values, based on biblical values. You want to keep that culture alive. And if people are going to be joining your country and not willing to assimilate to your culture,
then fuck off and get out.
You to bend the knee to their culture instead, and it clearly is not working. They should not be in your country. You are not literally the free handout for people for your suicidal empathy.
I remember that one clip where Alex, we was playing Persona 3 Reload with the whole C's voice. Justice Falcon goes, it's racist webcam. Alright, yeah, I remember you showing that clip beforehand.
And all these fucking rapists that are coming into your countries. Dude,
that was like a few months ago, right?
I am a big fan of the idea that you should stand up for your people, for people that share your values.
Yeah, nowadays the word racist has lost all fucking meaning. Mostly just because people on Twitter to fucking overuse it to hell and back. It's the same thing with Nazi or whatever. People just love to overuse it to the point that it loses all fucking meaning.
But he's basically admitting here, they never thought you were fascist. Never! They were using that word to discredit you. Because if they call you a fascist, maybe you'd be scared to raise your voice. If they call you a fascist, maybe you won't get hired. And that would be enough of disincentivization that you won't actually go ahead and say things. Dude, they're calling you Nazis, not because they think you're Nazis, but because they
disagree with you.
Crazy admission.
It's absolutely mad that these people know what they're doing, and this article is just a wonderful admission of this. The crowd did chant in support of Tommy Robinson. The latter, I suspect, is probably the link that the organizations like Stand Up to Racism lean on when labeling the current anti-refugee...
Let's see if we can get to 85 today.
Actual goat. Well, I messaged back.
We'll see. We'll see.
Amazing. He's literally...
I'm probably not gonna take a break because, you know, the stream took a little bit to start them.
Like, it's crazy. Like, they are...
So we're still like...
The giant state of the world literally wants to mush all of these countries. It's crazy.
An hour and a half left? Yeah.
I'm super consistent about this for every country. Every country should stand up for their values. You should not be importing people who a dominant part of their culture is raping children. Unless they are, like, you know, slowly but surely conforming and visibly conforming. And if they're not conforming, get them the fuck out. It should be that simple. And any logical person would think the same way. And I mean this for every country. Every single one. All right? England, America, Australia, Israel. Doesn't matter. If you have a value set and a culture set, you should be protecting yourself. Doesn't matter.
And respect your values, otherwise you're just gonna be an absolute degenerate like the fucking most people on the left right now. Like fucking Hassan Piker or Destiny.
Which he admits. Many of the protests, the spokesperson has said, are organized by...
At least the loud minority, that is.
Robinson, unlike the fascists of the 1970s, doesn't leaven his speeches with reworked passages from Mein Kampf. He isn't a Hitler admirer, nor is he perceived as such by the movement. He used to boast of having a Churchill quote tattooed on his arm. Incredible admission.
Damn, he's just admitting that we know they're not Nazis, but we're calling them Nazis anyway. To weaponize the media, to destroy them, to ruin their lives. We're trying to slander all these people. He's admitting that everyone is being slandered. And look, the American media knows this too. They know that Trump...
Everyone knows this shit. It's just they're too coward to fucking say it out loud.
And they will constantly push this message. It's insane.
The leftist has to be...
England surrendered. This is the first signs of England surrendering.
Look, I know we've been doing this and calling everyone Nazi for a long time, but actually, Tommy Robinson is not a Nazi. He's an ardent supporter of Israel.
Yeah, he just has a different opinion compared to the other side of the spectrum.
And he actually voices support for Winston Churchill, obviously because he is a British patriot.
Yeah,
So
I see a lot of people trying to do like this history revisionism, saying Churchill was the bad guy. Y'all retarded.
again, the mask is well and truly off in this article. This article is an absolute gift.
It's beautiful
for us.
Like, and you don't realize this is the enemy. The enemy is like, we need better tactics. We know calling them Nazis was always a ploy, and it's not working anymore. And it's
now
like,
we have to do something else.
Thank you so much. Oh my lord, Operation Let Them Speak, a success once again.
The strategy of labeling our enemies fascist depends on context where the mainstream is willing to isolate and shame Nazis.
There it is.
Those are not the times we are living in. So a smart strategy.
There it is.
And by
The
the way,
bullshit.
no one would even know about this if not for things like Twitter. All right, if Elon Musk wouldn't have bought Twitter, I think this would not be happening right now. We wouldn't know. These stories wouldn't get attention. The people wouldn't know that there are
Or it would just be like
gangs imported from
supposed to just be removed or erased or whatever.
This was a thing. If Elon
Like
didn't buy
censorship.
Twitter. The media buried it. The government doesn't want to talk about it. Tommy Robinson, who's the guy who, by the way, blew the whistle on these grooming gangs.
Like what happened around in COVID, the COVID times with on YouTube where you literally could not say the fucking word virus without your video get fucking demonetized or whatever.
No one would know this. Dude, we're living in an actual revolutionary time.
Right. So
yeah, I remember that shit when like some Call Me Johnny was going through the Resident Evil games, and he literally could not say the word virus during the because those videos were released during the COVID era.
Okay, if you were
anytime he said the word virus, the video would be demonetized.
What's to hire a fucking Nazi? Because they're gonna get canceled.
Like absolute fucking dumb shit behavior.
Your employer is gonna get in trouble. He's hiring a Nazi, and it was such a dirty, vindictive, evil, malicious tactic that was used. Leviticus 19:16, thou shalt not spread slander among your people, and that is literally what they have done for years to fear, shame, and silence their enemies.
Call Nazis doesn't work because the actual problem is far greater than the vanity of ideological impurity. Like the idea, that guy's a Nazi. It's like, look, man, I don't give a shit about that guy. I give a shit. There's a bunch of foreign men I'm paying for to live in.
But you call me a rapist? You call me a Nazi when there's like a grooming gang of 30 rapists that have been going around and are not going to jail? I don't care.
Then your boos mean nothing.
Mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
Hotel and they're trying to rape children. Right? That's what I care about. You caring about the
opinion
of this guy
ignored.
is so far down my list of priorities. And he's been like, yeah,
your labels mean nothing. They're raping kids. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Turns out that they're not going to do anything about the people we yell Nazi at anymore. So that was always an option, was it? It was always an option. When a bunch of communists turn up and start calling you a Nazi, you can just ignore them. Just let them chant for an hour, wear themselves out, and then
ignore, don't listen. They're absolute dumb fucks. Surely don't even waste your time with them.
Who organizes protests? He carries on. Take Robert Jenrick, the Shadow Lord Chancellor, who recently attended an anti-refugee protest in Epping. Farage hasn't done that, has he? Anti-fascists released a photograph featuring Jenrick with Eddie Butler in the background. Butler is a former election candidate for the British National Party and was the guru behind its Rights for Whites campaign in the 1990s. What was most revealing about the incident is what came next. A close source to Jenrick said he did not know who Butler was. Jenrick kept the photographs of his time in Epping showing on his X profile. He made it clear he wasn't embarrassed, and the story dissipated to nothing. Can we just ignore them, can we? It turns out
they have no movement. What are they going to do? Call you a Nazi? You just ignore them and they lose all their power. They have nothing. What are they going to do? I mean, they've already arrested dozens of people for, being Islamophobic. Hundreds of people. My bad. It's crazy.
Actually, you can.
Not even just being Islamophobic, because again, the whole fucking kid being arrested because of the fucking toy gun.
Actual far-right Nazi blah blah blahs, and those people just happen to turn up. And one of them's like on the edge of the picture with you. You don't have to.
They only enforce their law on bullshit fucking merits.
I'm here to support the people of Epping. I'm not here to uphold
To virtue signal that I happen to be standing in the same frame as a Nazi.
your dogma about ideological purity and who is allowed to associate. I don't care. Jemrick showed he wasn't
Dude,
embarrassed.
apathy is literally the greatest weapon against these emotionally weaponizing bullshit, overly feminine fucking freaks. Like, it's wild how easy it is to destroy them when you're coordinated.
Which is logic.
When enough of people actually get together. And realistically, this should have happened years ago. But I think it's been artificially protected and hidden by people in power for so long. But yeah, pendulum swinging, baby.
Embarrassed, and the story dissipated.
It's swinging hard.
Just ignore them. Don't even respond to it. Don't even react to it. They're like, oh, that's a nice. I don't care, man. Just get these immigrants out of my country. They broke in.
Dude, every illegal needs to be removed immediately. And every legal immigrant, if they commit a crime like this, I completely agree with that lady we saw in the beginning. Get them the fuck out. They cannot assimilate. They should leave. You are joining a country to be assimilated, okay? You can have whatever belief system you want, all right? Separation of church and state and all that, whatever it is. All right, if you want to have whatever...
Just don't be a fucking dick.
You fucking rape a kid? Get the shit out of here. Take your family with you. Holy shit.
Yeah, you can have your own fucking religion and shit. Just don't pretend that yours is better than anyone else.
If you think about it,
Or just
it really is.
the other religion is just satanic or whatever.
I make a tweet on Twitter.
And yours is the holier one or whatever.
Just like Israel is for the Jews, right? You know, and he's right. He's right, dude. He's just correct. It's not racist to say that England should primarily be there for the English people, right? Like, why is this controversial? It should not be controversial.
Yeah, why is it racist to say that the country should be for its people of that country?
When you're not talking about this, like, this is a genuine danger to people. The people you're yelling Nazi and fascist at.
Oh my god, all the Nazis and fascists, you point while you're literally protecting the pedophiles and rapists.
Are just basically fat larpers most of the time. Who cares? Like, if he's actually committed a crime, go and tell the police. Otherwise, get out of my face because I'm interested in doing it.
Arrest the criminals, otherwise shut the fuck up, I don't care about you.
With this, if the movement was perceived as fascist, as in the protest movement, by Jemrick or the other conservative reform politicians who have associated with it, or by the Labour ministers who have conceded the right's main demands and agreed to close refugee hotels, then it would not be as confident and unrepentant as it is. Again, we know that we are not fascists. We know that we are the concerned parents and locals and people who just happen to pay taxes.
Yeah, I don't care what you call me. I literally don't care what you call me. That's why I decided to just go guns blazing. I literally don't care. I get canceled every week for being transphobic or ableist or racist or sexist or whatever ist or phobe they want to put on me. I literally don't. I literally don't care.
Anyway, we shouldn't give a shit because you shouldn't give a shit about what one random dumb fuck on Twitter has to say about you.
I don't care.
Because most of the loud ones don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Most of them.
Culture is in your head. All right, you'll only get canceled if you let yourself get canceled. Like, what are they gonna do? Call you racist? Okay, dude. Anyway,
of this country,
subscribe. All right, subscribe, my racists. See that? See that? Let's up those numbers, homophobe. I don't care. I don't care what you call me. Your labels mean nothing. I don't value your opinion.
Like a good example of that per se is
patriots of this country. We're the people.
There's been there was a VTuber group before a few months back called the VTards, and one of them was a little Nazi version of Niku that would go on stream and say the N-word,
And then that tax money goes to
like just full on saying it multiple times, and that person I think is still streaming.
You don't even have to imagine. Yeah, look, I pay taxes to America. You know, God bless.
The only person that can cancel you is yourself if you give into it.
Every time I hear a story about
no matter what bullshit you do.
New York housing illegal immigrants funded by the taxpayer dollars, I literally want to kill myself. Like, it's so fucking annoying.
He's going, you know what I mean? And it's I don't care if you call me a goddamn fascist. I don't care if you think I'm far right. I don't care. I know I'm not, and I know I'm right. This is the thing. I am absolutely unrepentant on this, as is everyone else, and rightfully so. And behind the politicians who have flattered the street movement are a much larger group who
should is made up and I'll be so for it.
As in, that's 2/3 of the country, more than that, actually, probably nearer 3/4 of the country who's been sick of migration. Keir Starmer tweeted more than a dozen times in August about migration because when nearly 3/4 of the country are like, this is the problem.
Yeah.
as the Prime Minister and government.
But don't worry. There's one corner that's still unperturbed. The liberal white women. All right? Listen, the right wing white dudes, they're against it. All right? The right wing white women, they're against it. The left wing white dudes are against it at this point. The last holdout are the left wing white women. They are the final stage. The final people.
The final boss. The second phase of the final boss.
To make the country to attain power in the first place, you kind of have to be responsive to that. I'm sorry to tell you.
Or the third phase, I don't know.
No, don't worry.
I don't know if anyone was counting.
Because you actually want democratic decision in your country, that makes you fascist. The people that are literally going against the will of the people to force their rules upon you, they are not the fascists.
Every one of his messages has presented it as problematic, illegal, or the work of criminal gang smugglers. Yet, in the weeks since the Barbican protest, the anti-refugee movement has kept up its momentum. Brilliant. Calling them Nazis.
It's so scummy that they call it an anti-refugee movement. I'm telling you, man, the one thing that the left does that's so annoying, and they do it all the time, and I don't think the right does this, is they really weaponize language. And I'll give you a really easy example. Transphobia, right? Phobia means an irrational fear. All right, so when they call you, if you don't, like, if let's say you believe there's two genders, okay?
Saying fatphobic or whatever, like, I'm not afraid of fat people.
You think that there's two genders, they will label you transphobic. Transphobic is inherently a word that means you have an irrational fear of trans people. That's not true. I don't have any irrational fear of trans people. None. I have a very rational fear that people are going to try to manipulate my children to have trans ideologies while they are fucking children. Okay? I am afraid.
And also, those people tend to have like the biggest suicide rate, at least in America.
Okay? That is not irrational at all. But they weaponize language like that. All right?
I remind you, at least like 40% or whatever.
I don't have an irrational fear of gay people. Okay? In fact, I don't think anyone has irrational fears of gay people. You know, let's say some person is a religious guy that he believes in the Bible, and the Bible says that, you know, gay sex is a sin, okay? And they are a religious person, and that is their belief system. They're not homophobic. They don't have a rational fear of gay people. And the left will constantly manipulate and twist language to be something that it's not, to flame you and frame you in the most disingenuous light. And that's what they're doing here. Like, they call it anti-refugee protests. It's not anti-refugee protests. It's anti-rapist, illegal immigrant invader protests, okay? That's what it is.
Even when they were fascist at the present at the edges of their event, and again, I want to keep hammering this point home, they can differentiate. It's not that they're stupid, they're evil. That's literally what it's telling us. No, we're not stupid.
They're evil or they're fucking stupid. Or both. You never know.
Never mistake stupidity for malice.
Or against you as a cudgel in order to just silence you, in order to smack down your legitimate concerns and try and turn polite society against you. But I'm sorry, polite society is on our side now because the problems are just far too self-evident.
Yeah, polite society doesn't like rapists and pedophiles. Polite society was just, in my opinion, kept in the dark forever because the media and the politicians manipulated people into not realizing what was going on.
You've lost. But he says, yeah, so calling them Nazis has done little to undermine them. They don't believe they are fascists. They don't have organized fascists leading their circles. The term seems to them exaggerated, laughable. Yes.
And that's why I literally don't care. Like, I'll make a video praising something that Trump did. I'll have some guy on Twitter saying, "Oh, Nux is a Nazi," and I'll just be like,
Dude,
you are so fucking retarded. Oh, here's a good example. Hassan Piker, largest leftist political streamer on the internet. He also supports terrorists, pedophiles. He called me a Nazi multiple times. You think I care if some fucking freak, inbred freak like Hassan Piker supports terrorists and pedophiles, pays for sex? You think that dude calling me a Nazi, do you think that matters at all? Do you think it's even remotely offensive to someone like me? I don't care.
Well, Hassan Piker is already the least of the person that should be calling you names, and B, Nux is Jewish.
So you think I care if some
so that's already like
witch calls you a Nazi? Literally don't care.
What do you call a fucking...
Going back to the first protest that we did,
it was
2017, 2018. It was laughable then, it's laughable now. He says,
I think that was a word for that. I don't remember what it is now. It's like an Noxymoron or whatever. I think that's what it was.
He carries on and points out, well, actually, yeah, it did. When we deal with the far right now, we're facing
something similar to that. Where it just goes, he just contradicts yours. Just completely fucking contradicts one thing because of another.
The local nursery. It was read out on her behalf. Again, these are the backbone of the country. These are the regular, normal people who you think are essentially apolitical dummies. Well, it turns out they're not. It turns out they can see the world around them getting worse, and they can see the reason why, and they're absolutely convinced that it shouldn't be this way. And they
I can't believe the media is just straight up admitting all this. Like, this is a stunning confession.
Right. And you are on the wrong side of history on this one, frankly, if we're going to use those sorts of terms. The contemporary far right is focused on pushing a single narrative about refugees, all based on the same logic, that the people in the hotel are single men, foreigners in both squads, are likely to be sexual predators. Well, that's only because...
Well, that's, because of statistics.
I can't believe you would think that the statistics are higher than the sexual predators.
The statistics are they are literally more likely to be sexual predators.
With the number of them that have been charged. This argument wins supporters. Again, it's only because of the number of them.
I can't believe the argument wins supporters. It's almost like people don't want their children getting raped. What the shit is happening?
Charged, and it shields them from accusations that they're extremists. Oh yes, I'm sure that they...
Yeah, they're using... They are using the fact that the Muslim raped their kid as a shield, all right, to protect themselves from being called Islamophobic. Because they can say, whoa, you're calling me Islamophobic? A Muslim raped my kid. Yep, they're using that as a defense mechanism. They don't actually care about the whole raping their child thing. They really care a lot more about the Islamophobia. That's just kind of sneaky about it. This is fucking unreal. Unreal.
AD running a nursery in Islington.
Yeah, again, moral. These people are immoral motherfuckers.
Now, look, man, I say this a lot, and I get a lot of pushback for this. I do believe that there are some, there are good Muslim people out there. All right, I'm not saying that this is like an all kind of thing.
But again, there's always gonna be bad apples from any group.
Dog, I read the Quran, not all of it, but chapters of it. Dog, it permits you to rape non-Muslims, children, in the Quran. Now, I know that some people are obviously not going to take it that far, but all the religious extremists do, apparently. When it says smite the neck of the kafar wherever you find them, referring to anyone that is a non-Muslim, well, what are we doing here? Right? When they actually take these doctrines and apply them in real life, yeah, it might make you Islamophobic.
You just can't seem to prove it. You just can't seem to get around it. The logic
I mean,
is racist. It relies on the assumption.
I guess you shouldn't always believe on what a book says that you should probably be doing. Like, for example, with the Bible, it says that you being into the same sex is just a sin or whatever, and most people don't believe that shit.
I'm actually in shock.
I guess it's just the same. It's the same thing.
Literally joking before, but this dude will say that Muslims never do any wrong ever, literally ever in the history of ever, and he always blames the Jews for basically everything. So this is Elon Musk saying rage, retweeting a story of Asian men. These are Pakistani men that raped and abused a 13-year-old. Look at his take. I'm actually in shock right now.
Elon Musk only criticizes. Elon Musk will never criticize a Jew. He won't ever talk about Epstein. But
Elon Musk is the guy that said that Trump's name was in the Epstein files. He started the Epstein.
Yeah, he's the one that started the whole Epstein shit with Trump.
He is the guy.
What are you talking about,
went
dude?
Out there and tweeted, Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. Also, Epstein was a Jew, one Jewish guy. All right, this isn't like mass gangs of Jews roaming the streets raping children. All right, there are Jewish rapists, there are Jewish pedophiles. You know what? There's pedophiles of all persuasions. There's Catholic pedophiles, and there's pedophiles that are atheists and transgender as well. All right, there's pedophiles.
The only thing that correlates is them being into kids.
Gangs of mass rapists being imported into England. Okay.
I mean, this is Nico we're talking about. Absolute real life cuck over here.
Because there are hundreds of thousands of rapist immigrants in England. Millions of girls were raped in England over the last 40 years. Millions.
Talking about Bengalis and Pakistanis and trying to pass out to 12 Muslims. Bangladesh Muslims.
Yeah, but that's a true story. What's the problem?
Making sure there's all this. Richest guy in the world. Why is he only tweeting about this?
Why is he tweeting about literally the thing he's been fighting for the entire time, which is being protective about immigration and not just letting in people with cultures that are more okay with raping children into your countries? He's literally been on this the entire time.
Yeah, you just weren't paying attention, or you just don't give a shit. You just want to spread propaganda. just a typical Assam thing as well.
Does this even seem real to you?
Yeah, it is real. Keep coping, brother. It is real. Did Sneeko supposed to be based? What's going on?
White, 13, virgin. It's like the most. They're giving you this portrayal to instill rage.
This is a true story. This is literally a true story.
To white people. Look at the white girl is getting fucked by the black guy.
I don't know why he's doing this. This is, first of all, if
Yeah, most of them aren't even black.
he would be more than happy to talk about this. All right?
First off, a good chunk of them aren't even white, aren't even black.
I get it. Hurts me every time I.
Like as you can clearly see, the majority there is like a white skin.
I feel sick to my stomach. I get it, but I'm not gonna sit here and run defense for fucking pedophile rings. I made 4 or 5 videos talking about the Epstein files. Dude can't condemn rapist grooming gangs.
And to make it even more obvious, he tweets rage.
Yeah, because it's really maddening that you have a country with millions of children that got raped by Islamic grooming gangs. What the fuck is happening?
In all caps.
Yeah.
Trying to redirect the outrage that people have towards Israel.
Yes. The gangs of Muslim rapists in England is a secret Israeli psyop to get people to stop talking about Israel. The brain rot is so fucking real.
I mean, these are the type of people that believe that the Jews fucking are the blame for everything. I mean, are we really giving any weight on this dumb shit over here?
Sneeko says that immigration is the Jews' fault, but also going against immigration is the Jews' fault. Do you understand what we're do you understand the level of a retard that we're dealing with? Oh my god, I can't believe the Jews caused immigration, and also the Jews are trying to talk about how immigration is bad. Anyway, yeah, that's Sneeko. Dude, why do people take this seriously? That's insane.
Yeah, I don't even know why people actually call these motherfuckers just fucking dumb.
Areas, but you don't want to talk about it. They must be more prone to sexual violence than the men who already live here. Well, I'm sorry, but we actually can look at the sexual violence rates of the nationalities of the men who have come here. And then we can look at sexual violence rates in the countries that they've come from, and we can see that they're just not the same. People in Britain, the men of Britain, the actual British men, are far less prone to this, are far less inclined to this, and there are cultural reasons that we can explain the differences. But you don't care. Just calling it racist is ridiculous. Because
that's the argument every time. You're racist. You can call me racist. You can't call me wrong.
Persuaded by that. Everyone knows that they have very different cultures that, frankly, don't have the level of respect for women that English culture does.
True. All these people, remember, they're all feminists. Like, remember that? Isn't that amazing? Isn't it amazing? These are the fucking feminist people, the believe all women people, the women superiority people. Like, these people are not protecting women because there is an even more victimized group that they need to protect.
And so
immigrants.
He goes on and says, look, the simplest one-line refutation of it is to look at the men who are
protect their bullshit morals
race rights
before anything else.
Of these men, a staggering 40% have been reported to the police for domestic violence. What do you think the rates of domestic violence are for the illegal migrants who come over? Like the countries they come from. What do you think the rates of domestic violence are? I imagine they're pretty high. But look at what he's doing here. Again, it's not you are wrong. I mean, he's literally not saying they're wrong. He's saying they're racist. He's saying you provided me support.
You can call me racist.
They can't call me wrong.
It works. It's such a good line, dude.
You could go look it up. You can go.
It always bloody works.
And you'd have to come to that.
You could really shut them up, I guess.
He's calling them wrong. He's calling them racist. And then he's saying, right, so what we need is a new slur. And what we're going to do is call them white
slur.
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
We say, oh, look at these wife beaters. But the thing is, I mean,
I think they lost power.
Knows?
They're out of power.
On an individual level. But it doesn't matter because, again, this doesn't really have any teeth. It's like, oh, the wife beaters are here.
They're not the media anymore. We're the media. Oh, he's the media. I'm just putting it always into it.
Like every time I see like the leftist movements, it makes me wonder. Like they are positioning themselves with the rapists and the pedophiles and the cartels. Like they are positioning themselves with the actual terrorists.
So, yeah, are they wife beaters though? Like, and when the little ladies from Islington come out and they're like, yeah, I really don't want these migrants predating any children in my local nursery that I run. They're like, oh, that's because you're a wife beater. The pink ladies, they're all wife beaters. Again, no one thinks that this is going to work.
Oh my god, they are coping so hard. They're losing.
And he ends it.
They never thought they'd lose. I think they really thought they would completely control the country. They would take over deep state style, and they would literally just walk away with the gold. And they are literally losing.
This, rather than shouting Nazi, is the argument most likely to undermine the anti-refugee protests. We need to be using it in our leaflets, but we talk to people in our protests. Right?
We need to propagandize that it's a group of white wife beaters. Dude, this is fucking crazy.
Okay, David, right? I know you shouldn't interrupt your enemy when you're making a mistake, but this is really
Operation Let Them Speak.
Yeah.
Because
It always
you're a
works.
fascist,
Sometimes.
it implies that they are.
Why would I ever intervene when my enemy is doing such a good job kicking their own ass? This is amazing.
There is a
Exactly. So let them, just whack them, fuck themselves up.
It's an ideology.
Never interrupt your enemy while they're screwing themselves over.
Want to bring into being.
True.
Someone who is a wife beater is someone who
made an individual immoral decision.
I assume has poor self-control when arguing with his wife. That's not an ideological position. That's not trying to bring a new world into being. That's not
It's
really
just
political.
it's an insult.
And that means wife beaters don't tend to congregate in organized groups for wife beating or something.
Yeah.
No. To bring about the wife beaters manifesto or anything like this.
Oh my god, the wife beaters are standing up against the pedophiles. Pick your boys in Britain.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, be all out rumble in there. Yeah, dude.
Because no one's going to be persuaded by it. Like everyone protesting the Epping Hotel and everywhere else. They're just wife beaters, bro.
It's cinema. They're trying
That sounds
hard.
stupid, frankly. It's quite ridiculous. And obviously, this is not going to persuade people.
Yeah, no.
There is no
At least people with common sense.
who want to drive this.
At least those fuckers.
Because they're worried about them raping their wives or their children. But that's really funny.
Yeah,
and it's not going to be the case. But the good thing about this, and what I love about this, he's a barrister.
They're retarded.
The author of the New Authoritarians, which on the right. What I love about this is considered to be cutting-edge left-wing thought. And you realise, well, hang on, they're way behind us. The right has
Because policy-wise, reality-wise, they're lost. Bro, they're telling you that there's more than two genders, and they expect you to take them seriously. I've been saying this for years. Anyone that tells you there's more than two genders is just someone that I'm gonna
He's just a red flag immediately.
Because they're wrong on like the basic fundamentals of reality. Like, why would I ever take them seriously on anything? But bro, you like, it's the what is a woman, you know? It's like, if you can't define a woman, like, why the shit should I listen to anything you have to say? Nothing you say is of value. You lost me already.
A woman is what we call a walking vagina. There's a mouth attached to it. It's a mouth speak, and sometimes it speaks.
Works. And we're so much further ahead than that. Like, this is really funny, and it makes the right look. Like
And remember, they always say that it's the educated people that are on the left. Yeah, well, the educated people are all indoctrinated into retard world.
They're really smart. And you know why? Because they read Islander magazine. Now, I don't know how much longer Islander is going to be on this.
Nice, good promo. But apparently he made a new video, which is even crazier. It's all coming to a head, because I really do believe we are reaching the end.
Coming to a head?
The end game. I think England is actually folding. This is actually diabolical.
Right, the recent protests that have been going on in the UK
The culture changed.
against the immigrants.
Set against the British people.
Yes.
And in
I think it's like this, by the way, in every Western culture. In every Western country, there is a deep state that is out there manipulating and out there conniving and evil, trying their absolute best to control with this fucking liberal puppet agenda. I don't know, it's getting all conspiratorial. The woke Jews! The woke Jews are at it.
It's always the Jews, I guess.
I think it's these woke elites are literally trying so hard to fucking destroy us, and it's evil.
Either of foreigners who break into our country. And not just the ones that break into our country, the ones that it, against our democratic will, has said
Actual satanic shit.
in their millions that they can come and settle in this country. Nobody wanted this. Nobody asked for any of this. This was done
How did this even happen?
completely. I mean, every manifesto.
My guess is it's probably gonna take around
50 years
2 more sessions to get to level 99. I don't know, we'll see.
We're going to get immigration.
Really depends on what might happen upcoming weeks.
Has not happened. And so now the country is just awash with strangers. And this is why Keir Starmer was like, yeah, well, we are risking turning into an island of strangers. Like, yeah, I know. Because I go out into my local town that just 5 years ago wasn't like this. It was a normal English town. And now it's just crazy. absolutely crazy how just anyone from anywhere is allowed to come and live here, and we have to pay for the privilege.
And then you have to deal with the consequences of whatever the fuck they end up doing.
Yeah, there's a reason why Elon Musk is talking about this nonstop.
Latest sort of confrontation has been sparked by the court's decision about the asylum seekers staying in the Epping Hotel, which is, again, just mad, actually. If you just think about it from, like, a perspective that isn't invested in the conflict, you think, hang on, why would they be doing this? So, of course, the local council in Epping applied for an injunction to get the asylum seekers, 138 of them, removed from the Bell Hotel in Epping because a couple of them had sexually assaulted kids.
Yeah, I heard of this.
And the government decided to appeal this.
Dude, why is the government so against their own people? In like, dude, bro, this is COVID. This is COVID. This is Biden. This is all of this shit. Like, the government fucking hates you. They hate you. They want to push their fucking Satan agenda, whatever the fuck they're thinking. It's evil.
On specific grounds.
Here's that. They've always been like that, I guess.
Government lawyers say it was relevant public interest in...
No matter what political side they're on, they're always going to be somewhat... always going to be doing something to fuck over the community, I guess. I don't know. That's just, again, that's just whole, like, conspiracy theory.
And then you've got the normal people of Epping who are worried that these men are going to do something to their children.
Now, you could argue that it's Islamophobia, but once again, you know, we talked about how the left weaponizes language. This is not an irrational fear.
So yeah, you're right, they're not equal. Like, one side shouldn't even be in the country, and the other side is right by default. So weird how the government's like, yeah, no, this is a problem. Because, and this is the thing.
Every fucking government's just aligns themselves with pedophiles. What the fuck is going on? Because every government aligns themselves with pedophiles. It's insane. Like, it's crazy. Like, dude, if I would write this shit as, like, a fictional antagonist, you would tell me the writing is sloppy. You would be like, sure. And all the governments are ruled by pedophiles? And I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
That's fucking stupid. And I'll be like, yeah, I know. It is.
Yeah, I know. It is stupid. Still fucking crazy it's happening.
Bullshit, isn't it? It sounds it, dude. Dude, like, if this would happen in Game of Thrones, I'd be like, sure. And all the governments are ruled by pedophiles? But that's where we're living, in that world. If this was fiction, I'd call God out for sloppy writing. But this isn't fiction. And we're up against, this is like actual end times shit, all right?
They realized that, oh wait, there will be a wave of legal challenges from other councils over the use of hotels in their area if Epping's victory would set a precedent. So they, all right, our intention to bring in...
Yeah, and a good example of that being...
made much more difficult.
That being the case is, again, the whole Epstein thing.
So,
just,
what a shock.
Just a good chunk of, like, evidence just randomly disappearing about the dude. And him just assumingly being killed in his own cell.
I literally don't care. Why should I fucking care? Right? They're like, listen, it's going to be difficult for the rapists to move, so we're just going to leave the rapists in your community. What are you talking about? Why is this my problem?
They shouldn't be here.
Yeah, drop them off a plane with a parachute from wherever they came from and let them figure it out. If they raped a kid, are you insane?
The judge's approach.
See, I am a bigger fan of penis guillotine. I think the penatine, patent pending...
Or wood chipper.
Ignores the obvious consequences.
Either one of those two.
Capacity. That means capacity needs to be identified elsewhere in the system. Too bad. Deport them.
Agreed.
They shouldn't
Don't
be
care.
here.
Agreed.
And yeah, it does look like it looks like
this is insane. It's insane that it's my problem. It's my problem that there's an illegal rapist living next to me. And you can't do anything about it because it will be difficult for them. And I have to live with that. Literally, why?
Of the illegal immigrants being put above the rights of the British people. That's entirely true.
True. Two-tier gear, baby.
That is what it looks like. And it seems to be the actual case of the matter.
And to be honest, it was like this in America too, under Biden. It was. It literally was.
It probably wasn't going to be the same if Kamala Harris would become president, most likely.
It was illegal in the country for rape, and they would let the person go. They would put them back on the streets. How do you get repeat offender illegal immigrants? You caught them the first time. Why the shit are they back on the street? They're not even allowed in the country. And they're a fucking rapist. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Two-tier gear, baby. Two-tier gear.
Like the actual facts seem to be that that's what they're doing. And again, you've got to remember,
behavior.
These aren't exactly good guys as far as we can tell. But Lord Bean said that this was worrying because if an outbreak of protest enhances a case, this runs the risk of acting as an impetus for further protests, some of which may be disorderly around asylum accommodation. there's a risk of encouraging lawlessness. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Lawlessness, so they'll arrest more people for Islamophobia. Lawlessness, so they'll protect the pedophiles. Sure.
Or that telling people, no, you have to have the rapists in your community within walking distance of a school is definitely not going to cause any protest. I mean, that's what's been causing the protests so far. But I'm absolutely certain that you telling everyone to shut up and suck it up is definitely going to stop the protests.
That's going to make it better.
And this is genuinely what they're worried about. And unsurprisingly, it's what they're worried about, because I think it's going to continue to happen. In fact, we know it is. It's already happening. But this is just one of those things where you can't help but feel that when they say it's not equal, they're not wrong, but the problem is the locus of their attention, right? So as you can see, Piers Riley Smith for Somali Hotels, they own the Bell Hotel,
all right,
said this risks a precedent being set. Well, yeah, but obviously you'd be against it because the government is bribing you, paying you to host migrants in the hotels. So why would we listen to you? Obviously,
wait, they're paying them to be in the hotels?
More migrants, because ka-ching. Like,
they're making money off of it. Dude, it's such a fucked up system, dude.
And again,
well, we care about the poor, with the poor taxpayers. We care about the poor
sure
taxpayers.
You do.
Which is why we're going to work with the billionaires to house pedophiles in your community. Like, it's so divorced from reality, it's insane. Elon Musk, by the way, tweeted that he was considering going on a podcast with Sargon of Akkad over here.
Ooh.
Like, this is insane. This is getting really, really big.
The argument, there's no evidence exactly where they'd go if the judge's decision was not overturned.
Yeah, what's with the recent fucking pedophile shit that's been happening recently? First this from the UK, now first the Roblox shit, and now this as well. What the hell?
Like, I don't know why anyone needs to care. Like, why is it my problem? Like, I don't understand. I have an empath myself. I've developed empathy. Call me iDubbbz with the amount of empathy that I have.
Yeah.
But I have so much empathy for these kids that are getting raped. Like,
I don't care. I'm not overlooking it. I don't care. I mean, personally, I'm in favor of corporal punishment for them breaking into our country.
Okay, that's a lot. Dude, I like the penis guillotine idea. Again, I think that this should be like a universally accepted form of punishment. Someone commits rape, you cut their penis off. Okay, that's my opinion.
I'm in favor of the state listening.
Have they already done that shit? Wood chipper.
For 1 year after the rape.
Wood chipper feet first.
Nuxtardes over here. So, penis guillotine, alright? And then you take the penis and you nail it to the front door of the rapist. And they have to keep it up for a year. Alright? That's my opinion.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
We have a fucking door knocker or whatever.
And having them flogged and then deported back to wherever they come from.
Yeah,
for the temerity of breaking into our country and then attacking our children.
So breaking into the country, they need to get deported. There's no reason why they shouldn't immediately be deported. And attacking the children, penis guillotine. So penis guillotine and then deportation.
Right. The idea that I'm in favor of them suffering hardship, like massive amounts of hardship, as punishment for what they have done.
Yeah, they invaded the country. They should not just be, honestly, just sending them back is doing them a favor, okay? Literally, because they could just break back in. There needs to be a punishment. I agree. They're breaking into your country, dude.
Us and the people of that, right? I am in favor of hardship. So it's really weird argument, frankly. But yeah, the protests have already happened.
Yeah, that's the two-tier here.
A woman here who went up to the Epping Forest District Council building, put up a British flag, and she was arrested.
Yep.
Now, of course, they didn't do that with the Palestine flags on our war monuments and things
Obviously
like that.
not, of course.
Obviously not.
Again,
Because again, the whole fucking two-tier system.
Locus of concern is, right? Because what does putting up a flag mean?
Well, I think, in my opinion, it's not just like a locus of concern. It's not just like where the loyalties lie. It's the agenda that the elite group, whoever the fuck it is in the shadow government, it's whatever they're trying to push. It's whatever they're trying to push. They're obviously much more on top of pushing the Free Palestine stuff than they are about pushing, raising the flag of your own country in your own country. So, in my opinion, that's kind of what's going on. They're a much bigger fan of immigration than they are of British people being against immigration. So they're going to push immigration. And they're going to punish people that are protesting it, in my opinion, to sow fear so people stop protesting.
The flag is a symbol. The flag is an embodied representation of something else.
Yeah.
When you put up a flag, you are saying, this territory is under the jurisdiction of the people and moral system it represents. And so when you put up the Palestine flag, that's being used as an embodiment of foreign people and the moral system of leftism, the moral system of extreme radical leftism.
Yep.
To say, no, this when you see this flag, It is a
fucking tired.
representation of the moral jurisdiction.
I'm probably gonna go
radical
straight to bed
leftwing
after this.
radical left-wing politicians and radical left
I'm just so fucking tired right now.
client groups that they represent. When you see the British flag, or more pertinently the flag of St. George, what that states is this is under the moral and legal jurisdiction
Of the English people.
British people.
Yeah.
And in the case of England,
Yeah,
the
what?
English people.
Right.
And it is their interests, their rights that are being upheld, their claim to the country
And
that
she
is
went to
being
jail.
represented.
Yeah, we'll see how far we go there. Probably around 85, 86 we should be able to get through today. We'll see. We'll see. Because these level ups are getting longer and longer to fucking get to.
Where shit is getting so volatile, to the point that the media is even admitting that they can't call people Nazis anymore. Okay, their last weapon. The police are gonna have to choose a side. This is actually fucking scary.
Diversity. They are the police of the international multi-culti global order. That's
I'm getting a lot of
what they
confusion
are
strikes,
here
so we
to
gotta do.
defend.
Yeah, well,
And
at least
why
that's
they
more
have
shit
such
to sell
trouble
later.
That's why they have such trouble retaining police officers. That's why their job conditions are so difficult.
Yeah.
They are, in effect,
They're the enemy. The fucking enemy of the people.
an army of occupation. They are here to protect an imposed globalist order that people never voted for, didn't want, and don't support. And so no wonder it's so difficult for them to keep and maintain recruits. No wonder there's so much resistance and friction between the police and the communities they are supposed to police. I remember this is meant to all be done by consent, but people just don't consent. People just don't want this.
And they call you a fascist, and then they install a government that was never voted for with policies that no one wants.
And you might be thinking, well, hang on a second, what are you talking about? You know, what proof do you have that these judges are far left? And
Like almost what happened with Canada as well.
You'll have a violent, illegal immigrant rape a British lady. The British lady will say mean things about the rapist, and the British lady will be arrested for Islamophobia more than the rapist will be arrested for rape. This is a real thing that happened in England.
And this is a remarkable article on Sky News. Now, Sky News used to be a part.
Yeah, they used to be far left.
I would have always
They used to be
considered
really
Sky
left.
News one of the core mouthpieces of the global liberal international. And
Times are changing, boys. Times are changing.
doing surprisingly patriotic work, which I didn't see coming. They've published this article. Political leanings of the two.
Looks like the left-wing Jews are getting taken over by the right-wing Jews. It's
Duh.
over.
Judges involved in the hotel case and people deciding.
God damn.
You've got Lord Justice
great.
Bean, is the ex-treasurer.
Right, you know, it's the Jews, goddamn.
Used to chair the Fabian Society.
Why isn't it quite gonna be the Christians doing shit?
Logo of the Fabian Society, sorry, former logo of the Fabian Society, which of course is affiliated to
Or the fucking Inquisition.
Khan was a
The
chair
left.
of
Nobody expects it. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Was a Tory parliamentary candidate. So you can see how the judges are falling on this. One judge is a
It's
radical.
crazy that you have these biased judges that will
Okay, when it
literally
does
go
that.
against the
I
actual
could literally a pixel
syntax
away
of
from the
law
fucking
of
next
the
room.
very country that they represent. They will go against the legal framework of their own country to push agendas. How are these people not literally in jail for this? This is crazy.
Left-wing Labour Fabian, and the other is a conservative, so he's concerned about the operation of the country.
Literally, the Bible, Deuteronomy, and the judge should remain far from bribes. Like, dude, this is evil shit.
And so you can see this is explicitly political.
Yeah,
There is a political war going on in the judiciary, and a bunch of leftist judges are making their judgments and their
Crazy.
decisions. And so basically, we have to hope.
What the hell is that fucking
Is done, the
tab
last
on the
judgment
right
is
there?
made
This shit.
by a conservative justice. We
That's
just have
evil.
to hope
That's
that's the
insane.
case, because otherwise
Easy.
we get an
like, again, why aren't, like, dude, there should be laws, and every single judge should actually be following, you know, the law. This isn't literally based off pure whim, whatever the fuck you want. Like, what happened? What happened to England? What's the point of laws if the judge could just arbitrarily decide whatever they want?
And let's be real, I think the system is just going to essentially sort of
Wait, careful.
be structured
I know.
in such a way that the highest level of judges is definitely going to be the international lib types, and they're going to rule in favor of the foreigners, and they do it every time. It's not an accident that
No,
this
of course
happens.
not. It's some
This
purpose.
is just
It's
the way the system is set
designed
up.
that way.
And this is again the purpose of
Like,
this.
we're playing a rigged game. Now, we have to try to win a rigged game. And slowly but surely, it's happening.
Is what it does. This is how it operates for a reason. This is the two-tier nature of the system. It is designed to extract wealth, extract power, extract resources, extract anything that it needs, manpower, out of the native population of this country, and then use those resources, use that power, use that money in order to facilitate
foreigners.
But when we eventually end up doing fucking 358 Days Over 2, we're probably gonna have to do something similar to this as well. Although it's not gonna take as long, hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see about that. At least not gonna be as bad as Recode though, which we're also gonna have to do at some point.
There's no fucking way this actually holds up. There's no way.
Just use the system against you. Make their rulings against you, regardless of how ridiculous it is, regardless of the fact that they know that this is going to cause protests, way more protests. It strikes me that actually conceding on these points would have been more sensible. But no, now it's being drawn to a close. It's being,
no one could turn a blind eye to this. Like, it's too obvious. And Elon Musk tweeted that story.
To a head on all of this, on this particular issue. It's like, okay, well, I mean, the people of Epping have nowhere else to go. The people of Britain have nowhere else to go.
Yeah, back to the wall.
The foreigners you're bringing in absolutely do have somewhere else to go.
Yeah, wherever they came from.
And at some point, it looks to me like the situation will become so dire and untenable that it'll just be not worth their time to stay here. And then we will be left with our treacherous judges, our treacherous politicians, our treacherous police officers, and they won't even have the foreign constituencies to back them up.
Crazy. Damn.
Anyway, you've got things like this, which is just crazy. Not obviously.
Okay, just a few more minutes.
Is the crazy one, but it's
we already get the idea. It's just the UK is like,
as you can see,
the UK people are rebelling over the country over how they're dealing with immigrants.
7-year contract to house migrants.
Oh my god! What a fucking goat! Bro turned down £3 million from the government.
Arrogant government to sound system.
Very likely, $3 million.
Absolute base. I think I've seen a video as well from like an island. They also refused the fucking asylum system as well, because because obviously all the immigrants will probably ruin the fucking city or little town.
We have to absolutely
like what happened with every other part of fucking England.
To be bribed by the state. And
crazy.
They refuse to take
crazy! How obvious it is who the villains are right now, and the people are coming together over this. They'll call you a Nazi, and literally no one cares.
In the replacement of the British population, they refuse to be a part of this system because this system is going to age badly. When it comes to the end of all of this, people are going to like,
Absolute GigaChat reject 3 mil.
Elon's been making a lot of
Absolute GigaChat. I don't want the money. Piss off.
Bribing owners with multi-million pounds for 7-year contracts to house illegals. Their goal is obviously to amplify and extend the illegal migrant tidal wave, not reduce it. Anyone saying otherwise is a liar. Thankfully, this good man rejected the bribe.
Damn, based. And yes, it's true. Everyone in the government that says we're going to halt migration, we're going to roll things back, we're going to slow it down. Fucking liars. They were still bribing people to house them.
Completely true. Completely true. This is an incentive to get more illegals into the country because, frankly, they have decided that the native constituency is an unwinnable battlefield. They can't politically compete with the natives, so now they have to start courting foreigners. Remember that they turned one of these hotel owners into a billionaire.
Fuck.
They turned into again, a
right. Britain goes to ruin, but at least the hotel staff are making good cash, I guess.
£1.8 million a day on government bribes to house illegal foreigners, rapists, and pedophiles.
Fuck. Like, so much of your money has been funneled into Graham King's pockets, that smug, smirking traitor. You got to ask yourself, well, how long is this going to last, Graham? And what happens when the actual bill comes due?
Yikes! So yeah, Elon's on fire. He's at war with the government of England. The people are rising up.
And he's not even English.
Their losses. They are literally, they're folding.
Or British, that is.
The people are rejecting them. The policies are changing. The outward glances, they're admitting that they can't call people racists and fascists. They admit that people are on the other side, and they have to literally start relying purely not on the democracy, not on the people, but they are literally relying on corrupt judges to rig the system. They are so cooked. And this is actually...
I mean, they've always been, like, corrupt judges, even in America. Like, I remember there being, like, a few news articles of, like, judges housing illegal immigrants and then getting arrested for it. Like, fucking crazy, dude.
Not all cultures...
And that was in America. There's probably a lot of those fuckers in UK as well, doing the same shit.
Freak retards out there that are turning a blind eye to this shit are complicit. Alright, anyone that calls you racist is part of the problem. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird.
Hell yeah. Alright, what else do we have? What else do we have here? Alright, sure. There's another one of those. There's another one of these. This might be the last video for today. Maybe. We'll see. These ones tend to go, always tend to go a little bit longer. But hopefully it's just because like the sport stuff that I'll probably just skip them.
But the film took forever to come out because when Lionsgate acquired the rights to it, they thought it was unreleasable and bad, and it had problems in distribution. Well, finally, Cineverse, I believe, helped bring it to everybody. The same distributor. They kind of
for a second the video was buffering,
generating that that thing. So Toxic Avenger. I remember faintly Toxic Avenger properties and franchises long ago, right? Maybe 90s. There was the Toxic Avenger movie in 1985. I think there was a cartoon, maybe some comics and stuff, but I don't really remember. So don't look to me as a
that is so 90s though.
Master on Toxic Avenger, but I know I like trauma films, and it is steeped in the history of trauma and Kaufman and you know the underground.
Yeah, it is.
And apparently it debuted in September 21st, 2023 in Austin, Texas.
Is he in the Toxic Avenger?
Because we kind of had problems finding it in Austin, Texas. Well, I mean, at the times we wanted. So I wanted to review it on Thursday, but it was only like night showings, late night showings. And then Friday, I was like, okay, we'll go into the morning or the afternoon so we can get you guys a review. Nope, only late night showings. And then at one of the more popular theaters here, Alamo Drafthouse, which has this kind of trauma thing, and they like to support indie films. It was wild. I couldn't really find any showings. I thought that they would go big. There'd be afternoon showings, evening showings. So I'm very disappointed.
Terrified Dream.
I don't know what happened there.
Just the studio.
We just went to a local Southwest Lake Line 7, which has better chance.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Alamo.
Do you think was gonna be the Toxic Avenger?
3, 5, 7.
That's
10,
what it looks like.
Maybe it still has a little bit of distribution problems. But with that all said, is the Toxic Avenger worth seeing? Boys, what did you think?
Kind of, because for me, it was a slow-ass start. I watched the movie yesterday.
Wait, what?
Yep, there we go.
The original,
Maybe pulling out the ooze.
So it was completely different.
Yeah.
Like, different story. But it was a slow start for me.
You have that context.
Yeah, and this one kind of focuses more on the kid aspect instead of Toxic Avenger. This one's not Melvin. It's a brand new character, kind of.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, but it's mainly focused on the kid, and it was like very slow to get going. But once you got to the trauma stuff, I fucking started really getting into it.
Yes.
That's what I was looking for. More of that stuff, more of the funny jokes that we got towards the end.
Man, I'll tell you, Joe, like I was...
Are you repeating footage from the trailer?
Initially, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah,
when Alex brought it up on the news that it may never get released, I was like, no, we gotta see this. And it finally came out, so we went to go support it, and I wanted it to be good. But for the first 20 minutes, maybe even an hour, the jokes do not hit. it was dead
I was
silent.
kind of bored.
And we were bored.
Yeah.
But please trust me, it does eventually win you over. And I'm surprised by that because very rarely does something come out so fucking flat. And then by the end, it starts to work. The effects are great. There's lots of practical effects. There's lots of gore.
Yeah, just show Peter Dick when turning into a fucking monster or whatever.
Was there. And then
there we go.
Some of the jokes started to make us laugh. I thought it was impossible because like whoever wrote the first hour of the film is
motherfucker suffering the Joker thing.
Again, because like every line, you know, Kevin Bacon saying, the villain saying, the hero saying, the side characters, none of it was working. And I guess basically once he transforms, then it kind of starts to
and
takes that long to turn into the fucking monster. God damn.
In first half, I was fucking bored. I was honestly miserable. I was like, this is not what I wanted. You could really tell, a lot of, I guess, edits or why it was kind of held back or something. Maybe it was the first half, but then later on it did get better. But like, you're gonna need maybe a couple of drinks to kind of loosen it up
to get through the first bit.
Exactly, but that's like a fucking hour you have to sit through. So I do like it, but I don't know if you should go out and watch it. Maybe wait for it on stream. I'm kind of like in that.
You're the B guy. You're the B movie guy, Joe. This is your lane. You should be like, I want you to go out and support, like I do for like aliens and all this other
I'm
shit.
also frugal. I can watch my Amazon. There. This one you have to take whoever, so spend some money. Then you
have to spend money on this beat.
Because I'm telling you, it's pretty fucking boring. And I think they underutilized Elijah Wood. Like, I don't know what his
Elijah Wood in this movie as well.
It wasn't very funny. Didn't really do anything.
Maybe a reference to a character in the
this guy, right.
lore that I don't know
Not in the first one.
I didn't immediately recognize him.
Yeah, in the first one, it's not. I don't remember a character like that. But it is a different story, but it's its own thing. It did pick up, but I don't know. I was fucking bored.
Yeah, I think you need to be already having a good time when you walk into the theater. And what I mean, like, go out with buddies, have a bunch of... We drove by an Applebee's.
Maybe be a little bit drunk before you watch the movie.
Those garbage $1 drinks. It's like, that's the... You go there, and you have, like, 5 of those $1 watered down Long Islands. Have a good time, and then go see this. Because it is really boring for, I think, the first 45 minutes is kind of what I felt. But I think if you're in the mood for a trauma film, or if you're in the mood to a Toxic Avenger, you should absolutely go see this, because you're getting what you expect to get. It's just not as...
God damn. Took that dude's fucking arm off.
Oh, we don't know if we can release this. Yeah, I can absolutely see people doing test screenings and go, man, this movie sucks for the first half. And then the end, you get what you want, but that's not exactly what mass audiences want to see.
I was high there, obnoxious looking good.
I like some of these
Kingdom Hearts.
Some of these small budget movies. You guys watch this one body horror movie with.
Speaking of which, did you finally start?
That was just kind of reminded me a lot, where it's like there's some.
Did you finally start blinking the first Kingdom Hearts? I meant to say Midom Hearts.
Like, oh, it feels like this, where you need to have someone come through and be like, we have to rewrite some of these things.
The first game can be pretty rough if you don't know what you're doing. Trust me, the second Kingdom Hearts 2 is super fun.
But
if you have the patience to go to the Roxas prologue, that can take a bit. But after the Roxas prologue, the game gets really fun.
Up something. But I think if you're in the mood for a trauma film,
it's Arcade one.
Toxic Avenger.
Okay.
See this one. There's not a whole lot.
How much are you getting stuck on shit?
If you're on the line,
I can easily see you getting stuck in, say, Neverland, maybe.
You have to come from a standpoint where you like.
Not Neverland. Wonderland. There we go.
Campy, bad on purpose sometimes.
Deep Junk was a garbage role for that world. I feel you.
Something different, and you
I have not played KH1 in quite a while, but I remember Deep Jungle being very tedious to fucking travel, because you have to keep going up and down the fucking trees.
You're gonna hate it.
You have to go down the fucking treehouse, then up the treehouse again, then up to the fucking treehouse, then down the treehouse, and up the fucking treehouse again. It's so fucking tedious.
Critics, an 85% audience.
Although there is a role that gives you cure magic, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's the role that finally gives you a way to fucking heal, besides using items.
Super low compared
No,
to.
surprisingly, 107 critics, and then more than 250 verified ratings for the audience. And the original Toxic Avenger, 71% critics.
I'm at Trevor's Town too, I think. Okay.
Doing
They're still. You're probably still working on the You're probably still working on like the bell stuff, right?
I agree. So basically,
that can also be a little cryptic to figure out. Because again, KH1 can be compared to the other games. KH1 isn't very good at telling what you're supposed to be fucking doing.
Interesting as the villain. Elijah Wood is way underutilized. His character looks fascinating. It was like a combination of fucking Danny DeVito's.
And if you're not very patient, I would just not recommend you doing fucking Chain of Memories. Just look up the plot for the game and just go straight to KH2. Because I definitely don't. If you're not very patient or not into like deck builders, I would not recommend you dealing with the Chain of Memories.
I feel like the character's wasted. Maybe they can go crazy with him in a sequel. There is a after.
I'm just kind of bummed because some of my footage of Alice in Deep Jungle, so I might have to replay them.
There's an after credit scene, but I had to look up the after credit scene, and this.
Trevor's Town 2 wasn't that bad. Oh, okay, so you didn't have much trouble with the bell stuff. Okay.
You feel the need to do and like,
the game guides deployed decently well.
The way
I guess.
When they make you excited for.
I was in some stuff.
Why? Why do you want to end on a note that just make confusing?
I guess it depends on the world, because I think Wonderland tends to be a lot more cryptic what you're supposed to be doing.
You know, because they're having a good time and they want to do things.
As long as you like quote unquote pay attention to what you're doing, you're probably not gonna get too lost per se. But I can easily see someone that doesn't play games that often to get easily just not know what they're supposed to be doing.
Unicorns in space, but only if it makes $1 billion and crypto currency or something like that.
That was a funnier joke than the entire like stinger thing that we got at the end. It's like I'd rather see them film a 2-minute.
Beyond gameplay controls are somewhat clunky, floating.
There's just text right there. Just do that at the end.
Comments clunky but still enjoyable. Short hops are fun. Navigation is tedious.
Let's talk.
Sorry, cryptic content tell you where to go most of the time, but sometimes they just have to run around. For email switch, I was sound deep jungle. Party members feel useless. Always either not doing enough or just dying right off the bat. Feels like I have to play in sessions not want to kill it. Sorry for the long session. You've been a wild crocodile. Right. I'm pretty sure there's an. If you go into the game's menu, you can tweak the Donald and Goofy's AI.
Was it a skinny guy?
I think I don't normally tend to do that shit when playing the games, but you can tweak the AI of the two so that they either become more aggressive or immediately focus on like healing you or whatever. I don't tend to really focus on that.
Nothing's really going his way. This one is like more.
H1 and 2, that would be useful, but I don't tend to use it. If you want to, you could try using that shit. See if you can make Donald more useful for you. Although Goofy's absolutely fucking busted in that game. Not that in Cage 2.
But he's still taking care of the kid and cares for the kid.
The Chain of Memories as well. Yeah, Goofy's just really good. A really good party member to have, especially in Chain of Memories.
Is having medical conditions, and then seeing other people in the community.
Don't worry about the message. I always like to see other people mentioning like Kingdom Hearts stuff, because I don't tend to see that many people being into the games, like fully into the games.
Well, they only did it once where they kind of.
But trust me, when you get to Kingdom Hearts 2, you're gonna have a lot of fun.
Scored them out, but that's the only thing you really get.
Yeah, you feel bad because of like the situation, but like I think they did pretty.
Hi there, Ferris, but hope you're doing good.
I mean, they say it. They go like, "Oh, this evil corporation has been poisoning all these people."
What's your thoughts about Genshin Impact? I don't play Genshin. I don't tend to play those types of gacha games.
But you don't feel like that.
The only gacha game that I was mildly interested in was
I don't think it was super solid. Some of it
was Zenma Zone Zero, and mostly just because of the animations from the cutscenes, because they look really good.
Yeah,
I never got to actually playing it.
and there are times where
uneven.
Yeah.
That's a shame. As far as
But Zenless Zone Zero does look good, though. I'm not gonna lie.
he's in the suit.
That'll probably be the one exception that I'll probably do at some point. Is playing that game.
Supposed to be huge and muscular.
So as of right now, I have not played any gacha game.
Wrestler that was kind of like this wrestling vibe. Well, this is a different Toxic Avenger. When he becomes Toxic Avenger, he's still Peter Dinklage height. So it's kind of funny sometimes.
I think he's probably like 5'6".
Okay, well, yeah, so that's why I was like, wait a minute, is that Peter Dinklage in the suit? And it turns out it's not Peter Dinklage in the suit.
Right, let's see if I still remember what roles we're gonna have to deal with afterwards, though. If we're gonna have much trouble.
But as she performs in the suit and gets all done in the makeup, and then
maybe one way go inside a certain monster you might have trouble, just because of different room. You have to keep going in between rooms, maybe. I don't know.
Hilariously, I actually give more props to
We'll see.
Lucia
I don't want to spoil what it is.
than Peter Dinklage as the stepdad at the
One thing with the jumping in the first game, though, it seems that there's a little bit of a delay to it.
She is so much.
Like, I remember when I was going to KH1, like a few years back, I would constantly fall off the platforms because I would probably, like, press the button right at the edge of the platform. And that doesn't quite work because there's a little bit of a delay to it. When doing platform, you have to make sure you have to jump close to around close to the middle of the platform.
And you want to see the gore, and you want to see a fight, and the bad guys get their comeuppance, and that does happen. And you want to laugh.
Are we watching the same scene over and over again? Oh, ew, I'm EXP farming.
Way the fuck down by.
I'm just leveling up. I'm just leveling up here.
Just, I don't know, redone.
This is probably like the best way to farm XP in the game.
Really damn good film here, and a sleeper hit. I do think that this does have the capability of being a hit. I don't know how.
Because we use Mega Flare and the victory pose, get extra XP, and just do that over and over again.
Yeah.
Takes a bit, especially if you want to go get to level 99.
Maybe that one like 20-person theater, and so I just I don't know if it's gonna do.
Yeah, I hope that because
I think you don't really have to do this. I think around level 50 should be good enough to deal with like the secret bosses later on. But personally, I'd rather just have like at full health or just maximum level before I do anything. Wrong one. They want to do victory pose.
This is the kind of movie that makes all of its money when it's available for like $5 or $2, and then you know it'll sign a deal with Shudder or something, and it'll get a small amount there. But
yeah, clearly this was you're fans of this kind of thing. You're a nerd. So.
It reminded me a lot of going to see Terrifier, where it's like the people there were like they're hardcore fans. It's the same people that released that movie.
Okay, that's a little tip that I can give you about the platform in the first game. Just make sure you don't press the button right at the edge of the platform, otherwise you're just gonna fall off.
The mood to see this. I've been waiting to watch it for 2 years, but that anticipation is doing some heavy fucking lifting. Because
we wanted to come out here and tell you that.
But man, it's just barely worth going to see.
I'll say do it if you're into horror comedy, trauma film.
I think it's probably like the biggest tip that I can give him.
But other than that,
besides also picking the shield first instead of like the staff or the sword, just get more defensive abilities as early as possible.
It starts kind of poorly. Let's go to final verdicts.
5 for me. I wanted to give it a little higher. I really did.
I mean, if you're playing the game on like lower difficulties, you probably can get away with using the sword, like more offensive abilities early on or whatever. But if you're playing on Proud, you definitely need to Leaf Bracer as soon as possible.
15 total minutes out of this 100-minute long movie, and I can't do any better than that. So it's like, as far as like all movies go, for trauma films, it's probably like if we rate it there, it's probably a little higher than that. But like this, five's as much as you got.
I 100% agree with that 5 because the first half knocked me out.
Yeah.
I was expecting to laugh a little bit more, have some more cool practical effects.
We should be able to reach level 85 by today.
Winston.
Maybe 86.
Yeah, this kid.
This might still take a bit though.
charisma,
My guess is probably gonna take at least 2 more sessions just to fucking get to level 99.
Zone either. It's very uneven performance, as Alex said. And
Leveling up to level 99 in these games is always the thing that takes the most time to fucking do.
Because Kevin Bacon's bad, his assistant's bad, Elijah Wood barely has anything to do.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon
Yeah,
just
man.
plays the bad guys now.
Damn.
That's just
Thankfully, the early games aren't as bad with the farming.
kind of do like
At least to this extent. Cage 1 and especially Cage 2 are not as bad.
Where is
Getting to
Jeremy
max
Irons? I
level.
need Jeremy Irons because he knows when he's in these movies and he just has a great Dungeons
If this thing didn't have that uptick, you know, in the second half, like I was like 3.
Especially Cage 2. Yeah. Cage 2, there's like a really good spot at the end of the game where I think it always takes around an hour at least to get to max level.
Now remember our score, you know.
Yeah, I played Cage 2 twice, like full completion, one off stream and one on stream, and both times it took me around an hour to fucking get to level 99. From the point that I started farming late in the game.
Superhero kind of stuff, the whole Toxic Avenger idea and Trauma stuff, then you will probably end up enjoying it. All right, well, that's going to be it for this one. We can go into the spoiler section if you want to know a little bit more. Otherwise, okay, there it is. Yeah, made 2.5 million over
2.5 million.
So, not big numbers. Not something that
Man, doesn't sound like a lot.
they didn't make right?
At least didn't sound like it bombed or
It was
whatever.
filmed in Bulgaria. If you look at the credits, like at the end, it's like, oh, I was like, every name ended with a V. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, this is crazy. And I was like, where's this film? And I figured
What
it
is
out.
fucking V Rising?
But then also Austin a little bit, or maybe it was just the debut in Austin. I don't know. But yeah, so okay, let's go into the spoiler section.
We just these guys. Yep. I'm not gonna show spoilers. Also because I don't give a shit about spoilers. What else do we have?
So I went on Twitter.
And what is this one all about? Right, is this one about that one fucking Twitter post I saw from like the person comparing the fucking art styles or whatever?
I instantly saw Madam Savvy going off on someone right here, as you can see. And this is like the classic situation that impart things
Damn
like
it,
this.
wrong one. I want to use victory
Bad
pose.
reputation. You know, it goes back to years and years ago with all the V-tweeter stuff and VTubers and V-tweeters in the English space specifically.
Yeah, these people that want to be VTubers but never do. They just stick with just posting tweets on Twitter.
And we still have stuff
They
like
never
that.
fucking debut.
And so Savvy is responding to this artist, UT, who posts this time-lapse of a VTuber design that she had created and is also selling. And
Let me guess, people thought they was AI.
she's essentially been accused of stealing this design from another VTuber, and then other people were also accusing UT of using AI to
Yep,
make
I fucking knew it.
design. And so
I
UT
knew it.
is showing
The second was an artist, I already knew it was gonna be fucking about AI.
the character and all that stuff. But now let's rewind to the very beginning of this situation, because it all began right here, where UT had initially said, you can offer the price you think is right, offer via DM, thank you. And showing this design on the left and also the design on the right.
Cool design though, not gonna lie.
Center the point of contention rather for this controversy, as this other VTuber Melly would respond to UT's tweet that we just read and
Oh
say,
my
hey, that
fucking
kind of
god.
looks like, and see
Oh my, I already know where this is going. Is this that fucking typical fucking high school girl bullshit drama they constantly see from fucking female VTubers where they quote unquote copy one another? Like, I've seen that shit so fucking often, it's so goddamn annoying. Like, I've seen so many fucking people comparing other designs like Shiryu or whatever, mostly just because it's like a fish character or whatever. It is so fucking annoying. Typical fucking high school drama.
from Melly. Melly would get a response that says, I was going to ask if they stole your art. Melly says, no, just a little on the nose with my design is all. I'm so surprised that they even...
I can even show you your art design for comparison.
Strange world, haha.
It's probably just literally just the same concept as a fucking demon or whatever. They look nothing alike.
It's on the nose. That's implying that they did, so that's a bit of like odd phrasing to begin with. Someone else would say, oh wow, it's crazy they use generic goth elements for their design. It's so strange. In sarcasm, pointing out that, yeah, you know, the sort of design is not the most original thing out there.
Yeah, again, the fucking...
copy Mel's design.
Now, with fucking female VTubers, it's literally just copyright claiming fucking basic ass fucking design traits.
Context. So hopping over to Melly's Twitter account, we've got...
It is so fucking annoying.
And let's see, first picture... Is there any picture at the community note? Let's just go to the media tab.
Yeah, can I actually see the model?
Alright, so this seems to be
come on, that looks nothing alike. They're like red demon. That's really the only similarity.
Right, and you can compare the two.
Like, come on, look at that.
You know,
that is nothing alike. It's literally just two red demons. Again, I already knew where this was going. It's bullshit fucking high school drama. They look nothing alike. Christ.
People are also responding to Melly saying, like, there's a very much thrown...
It's really just a fucking bullshit high school drama. The two fucking friends that dress the same fucking shirt and then they have a fucking hissy fit about it.
Of, like, stealing your design? Like, bro, get a grip on reality? Starting at the top, those comments specifically say, I don't know you, but as this being my first impression of you on my timeline, I was curious about your channel and I can see more than one similarity between you and Iron Mouse. And you dare to live like this with others? It's so far.
First off, she's not even fucking pink, she's red.
You're gonna call her out too? Because I think you listed stuff that are similar to one of her VTuber model. People can have almost the same ideas, but they also
yeah, because only Iron Mouse can have the fucking demon look or whatever.
And says the VTuber who looks very similar to Iron Mouse, this is not a battle you want to fight. And then as a side note, when I was looking into the situation and taking a look at Melly's account to see like Melly's response and all
that guy saw fucking some dumb bitch VTuber comparing his design to another. I already knew it was like either AI or high school drama. It's always one of those two.
You know, sometimes I've had people preemptively block me when they think I'm going to cover something that is like a controversy they're involved with, so maybe that's what happened here. Or maybe I'm just such a scary person they had me blocked for a long time now. Who knows for sure. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Just like a little bonus comedy. And as Melly got more and more backlash, it seems like Melly got the bright idea to make a follow-up tweet, which we can see right here, that reads...
Of course you don't own the red. Then why the fuck did you send the original post in the first place? Oh my god.
The pigtails, the broken horn on the exact side, the earrings, the torch.
Now, you're only saying that now because you're getting called out for it. Christ, they're so fucking fake.
No, I'd rather just gouge my eyes out. And for a second, I was actually going to give her the horn thing because I thought that was like her design on the left and UT's design on the right. And I was like, yeah, you know what? They both do have the broken horn there. The exact
right,
same.
Sure.
And then I realized, wait a second. No, that's they're both Melly. And then
yeah, they're both the same one. One of them doesn't even have the broken horn.
Like barely chipped off the top.
Yeah, it's just chipped off the tip.
Time comparing them next to each other.
And the other one's got the whole thing. Come on.
This tweet, which are especially amusing because it looks like Melly ended up locking the response.
This is really like the whole comparing the model with fucking Shiloh. It's so toxic behavior.
For example, at the very top, we've got actually because I got
page 5.
No more. We'll read the one like the second one.
We should probably have enough time for maybe 2 more level ups. We'll see.
We'll see. To stop. As a character designer, I can confidently say they look nothing alike.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nothing alike.
Mean girl behavior is ruining the space. Why don't you just make friends with people with similar designs? And then look like this.
Yeah, he's just fucking.
I think that people like you just need to leave the VTuber.
What's the word?
It's a strong opener right there.
He's just damaging someone else's fucking.
This sort of behavior has contributed to the VTuber space having
damaging someone else's fucking image on the internet just so that it's less competition for you, lady. Come on.
People need to understand that currently there are hundreds of thousands of VTubers in existence, and finding at least one VTuber who will be similar to you is not some crazy, unbelievable concept. It's very obvious that this design was not intentionally copied, it just happens that they're similar. and forcing this artist to change something just because
Like, you don't see me fucking bitching and complaining about fucking me and obnoxious fucking VTuber mod looking similar. I actually think that his looks a little bit better than mine.
Let's take a look at a few more of these responses before Melly locks.
But that's just me, I guess. I'm not fucking... I'm not as, what's the word?
As well as what UT has to say about all this.
I'm not as,
saying having a basic demon girl design concept, someone else on
I'm not as much of a... I'm not as much of an asshole, I guess.
How could there be two basic demon girls at the same time? Freaking main character mental illness.
Oh, there we go. Humble. I guess I'm the most humble. I guess most people aren't as humble as me, I guess.
You are allowed to feel whatever you want, but this kind of behavior stifles the creative space and only pushes the idea that people own a style. They don't. Every original idea you have ever had is an amalgamation of everything else that had existed before it. And that takes us to Melly's next response, where she says,
yeah, damn, even got fucking community noted. Damn.
Pigtails, what the frig? The similarities to my own design merely made me baffled and saddened, because no matter how different it was adjusted, it very much felt the same. I won't be gaslit into thinking anything else. Okay. Community note says, Melly is doubling down on her.
If you didn't say it, then why did you even imply it?
Despite the fact that none of it.
Christ, you should just shut the fuck up, man.
The artist
Woman, you should just shut the fuck up, Christ.
Oh, really? Okay, we'll take a look at that next. But then Melly said, also, I hate the whole, quote, it should have been kept private, unquote, because I don't know this person. I don't want to know this person.
Yeah, because, right. It's better to be... Better to be a shitty person in public than being a shitty person. It's better to be a shitty person in private than being a shitty person in public, I guess. Yeah, my fucking god.
Continue to be the red demon with pigtails. Cool, good for you. You're welcome to, like, yeah, keep doing your thing, but
yeah, fuck off, lady.
That was all really petty and throwing stones from glass house moment. Oh, and also when I say do your thing, obviously I'm not referring to making more nonsense posts like this. That's probably not a good idea. Like, you know,
yeah, get off of Twitter. That shit's just fucking with your head, lady.
Melly should have just DM'd UT about this and not made the public call-out post. I do agree, the public call-out post never should have been made, but I also think bothering UT over this nonsense would have also been like the wrong.
Yeah, it's just typical fucking high school drama queen stuff.
Like, I don't think this should have been an issue in
These are people that fucking peaked at high school, didn't fucking do anything with their lives, now they're fucking behaving like this way because they never fucking grew up.
And so the community post that we read said that UT did explain where they got the inspiration for that design from, and that takes us to this tweet, where UT says, I just want to share what inspired me. And I'm sorry if it turned out we were inspired by something similar. I adjusted some of the details you mentioned because creating original characters is very important to me. I hope you understand. And inspiration picks here. So,
yeah, very like
most of it's just like
IHOP stuff, I guess.
Old-style stuff.
Like just goth models, like very like goth attire.
Nothing that anyone hasn't seen before. Hey, what the frick is that? A lamp with a tail?
The lamp with the tail. What the fuck is that, though?
I will admit that's
a thing, all right.
And we start approaching the good ending. As UT said, I'm broken, but I'll be okay. Thank you for your support. Thank you for 20,000 followers. Thank you for almost 10,000 likes. I see all the DMs and will reply soon. Thank you again, guys. And honestly, thank you for all the love you've been sending me. I can't even put into words how much it means. Sending hugs to each of you. Oh dang, you know what? There was one part I kind of brushed over, which I'll mention again right now. When the claims against UT were initially going on, there were some people accusing UT of using AI.
And again, also the AI stuff.
It's because they don't use consistent brush types.
Fucking.
Which is when UT then responded with the time-lapse from way earlier in the video as mentioned. So yeah, my bad for kind of forgetting to include that part until the end. Now returning back to the good ending, and we'll leave it there. So consider checking out more of UT's art at
Hell yeah.
UTAIN.
He has really good art. Yeah, he can do a lot of really good artwork though.
Picking up any of these designs, well,
yeah, they look really good.
UT in the DMs as UT asked for.
Too bad the only way that people nowadays get any fucking clout is just almost getting fucking cancelled by other people. It's so fucking shit though.
See you there, and in the next one. Last week.
It's so fucking shit that nowadays the only way that people get fucking any sort of like attention is just almost getting fucking cancelled by dipshits. Christ. That's why I fucking hate the internet sometimes.
Well, we're back at it with Madam Savvy for...
Hey, what else do we have here?
Well, we're back
more
at
good
it
old
with Madam Savvy for a
hero.
second here because yesterday I saw her tweet, I see, rules for thee, not for me, responding to infamous...
Is this like the Pro ZD stuff? Yeah, it is.
AKA Sung...
Right, yeah.
I forget what his actual name is. Sung Won Cho. That was it. Yeah, Sung Won
Yeah, nobody
Cho.
gives a shit. Just say Pro
I
ZD.
saw that and I was just laughing because I thought it was really funny. But then I went on to record my video about...
So the context is Pro ZD went into like some bullshit fucking virtue signaling shit where the voice actor needs to match the character that they voice, which is absolute fucking horseshit. and anyone who believes that is just a dumb fuck that doesn't know how the industry works. And then when the rules of the voice actor only applying, the voice actor matching the character applied to him, he had a fucking hissy fit.
And it turns out, in the middle of recording, this whole situation got a bunch crazier because Sung Won Cho, Pros D, was really mad on Twitter, made a whole rant, and then apparently like...
Right, from like, I'm pretty sure from like the new show from Glitch Productions or whatever, he's playing a white character in that show, even though he was like going all out of the voice actor matching, you know, the ethnicity of the character that they're playing or some bullshit like that, and then he got called out for it and just immediately left Twitter.
Talk about everything that happened. I mean, surely, right? Surely that's gonna happen. So
Yeah, man,
let's take a look at what
absolute fake bitches.
I really want to make like a death joke in there, but it's so overdone. I'd probably just sound lame, so I'm not even gonna do that. Let's just...
And this is the reason. And this is one of the reasons.
So once again,
and this is what causes fucking voice actors or just characters to not be in shows anymore, like what happened with fucking Apu in The Simpsons.
Hope you're having a good holiday, Rev. And
Because of the whole fucking problem with Apu shit that happened almost a decade ago, and because Eric can no longer voice the fucking character
someone who has made comments
because some dipshit Indian dude quote unquote became offended over a character from a fucking cartoon.
Who this guy is. He is
and he was probably the only one that was being offended.
For years, he made very successful sketches that are anime themed, and eventually he got some opportunities in the anime voice acting dub scene. Now he's become a bit of a meme, especially among
I love that fucking soy jack though.
About the medium. While his virtue signaling on places like Twitter has gotten seal claps from...
Oh no, that picture's up there for like another minute.
Yeah, the show was Knights of Guinevere, I think. The new Glitch production stuff.
A lot of other
I mean, I don't mind him being like a voice actor. I just don't like his bullshit morals that he tries to fucking force onto other people.
Someone who has advocated for censorship of anime.
That's like the most annoying fucking type of people, is the people that try to force their fucking morals onto others. They are so fucking, those people are so fucking annoying.
Very, very hot button issue. Seems very basic in terms of how normal people react to it, but a lot of people are trying to virtue signal. They've been pushing this authentic casting thing for a long time, and ProZD is one of the people at the helm of that movement.
So for anyone that doesn't know what authentic casting is, it's rhetoric in the English video industry that's essentially just a giant virtue signal filled with immense contradictions and hypocrisy.
Yeah, he just fucking dumb shit's just trying to get Twitter points or whatever, and then being hypocrites about voicing characters that don't actually match their fucking ethnicities. Man, it's only a problem when a white person voices another ethnicity. It's totally fine when a black person does it too as well.
It shouldn't be playing POC. It isn't a matter of color, it's culture.
It's only a problem when white people do it, I guess, for these dumb shits.
Smells like when it's going through our hair. It's not the color, it's the culture. And then a year later, he said, every time there is a black actor cast in a role in fantasy where the source material version is lighter skinned, someone always has something to say about it. So tiring. It doesn't affect the character whatsoever. It's okay.
Yep, as I said, it's only a problem when white people, when the voice actor is white.
Like, oh yeah, anyone can voice a lighter skinned character. It doesn't affect the character at all. Well, yeah, you know, a black character. Oh, yeah, it's very cultured. Only black people can voice black characters, according to AJ over here. Spoiler alert, you got a ton of backlash for this, ended up like running and hiding and being a coward over it. You know, typical stuff.
Typical Twitter behavior.
The people at the helm
cowards.
of that movement. Now, when there was a recent project announced, Knights of Guinevere, people were looking at this and then seeing the
there we go.
voice acting cast for the
Rosie D there over there playing a fat white dude.
Rosie D playing this specific character. Now, you look at the
I mean, kind of matches the design, but still.
Ethnicity doesn't really match up.
Again, hypocrisy of them.
Someone who advocates for authentic casting, and you know, you're a normal person, you don't care about this. But the reason people are in the comments section like this pointing out hypocrisy, it's because he has pushed for authentic casting.
Yeah, because again, it's a fake virtue. It's a fake moral just to get fucking sympathy points on Twitter.
Playing that. And this is something he was called out for about 2 years ago.
I can't voice white characters anymore. Meanwhile, he's voicing a white character right now. In a fucking free high-end show by now.
Really, but not for me.
It all began with this situation involving a Bleach dub for the character Yoriichi, and originally this character was played by the voice actress Wendy Lee. As you can see, is a white woman.
Right.
And she's playing a darker skinned character. Nobody cared.
Nobody cared. Nobody gives a shit. It's only the dumb shits on Twitter that give a shit about this.
She did the role for years. Everything was great.
And then Twitter found out about Bleach.
Inaris Quinones, who has darker skin, then took over this role, at least very briefly. And people were making tweets like this, seeing one and one together and thinking, why would you needlessly recast the voice actress for this character when clearly Wendy Lee also wanted to reprise the role? What is going on here? Is this an attempt to virtue signal?
Yeah, and I'm gonna bring back the whole Simpsons thing as well, because not only did they completely nuke Apu as a character from the show, they also recast most of the black characters from that show to be voiced by black people, like Dr. Hibbert and I think Carl was recast for no reason other than virtue signaling bullshit.
Complications with scheduling and some confusion, they would give back Wendy Lee the role, so she would end up reprising.
Want to know why that's such a? You know why I think it's a virtue signaling bullshit? Because in The Simpsons tapped out, a game that only got shut down like a few months ago, and was still before that was still constantly get new updates. They kept Apu with the voices, and the black characters still had the original voices. They never fucking changed that in the game. It was all the same. So again, it's all virtue signaling bullshit, and nobody gives a shit about only the Twitter dumb fucks. Because they're the only ones that are gonna pay attention to that. They're not gonna pay attention about just one random fucking mobile game that only a small minority of people are actually gonna play.
Say the recast was already unacceptable, but this is just the effing yikes on top. Now, last part is referring to what they believe are insensitive comments she was making about the situation, referring to Wendy Lee. But as you can see, the first part is making it very clear. He's implying that the recast, that Wendy Lee getting her role back, was already unacceptable.
Which is absurd. I mean, she never should have been recast to begin with. It did seem like it was a virtue signally authentic casting sort of thing. We actually saw something similar as well from
Twitter brownie points.
Where he said
in the real world doesn't mean shit.
Basically said like, oh, because Chad is half Mexican and I'm a white dude, I don't feel it's appropriate for me to keep voicing Chad in 1,000 Year Blood War, because this was when 1,000 Year Blood War was just coming back again, you know, after all these years. 8-year, 10-year wait, whatever it was. And so he was like, I'm stepping down, I'm not going to do this role anymore. And of course, you know, we see that Chad has not really had a single line in 1,000 Year Blood War anyways. Maybe the dude's had like one line, if that. So bro's gonna make this whole virtue signaling tweet acting like he's the best dude on the planet over stepping down, and really he gave up like nothing at all.
And reading between the lines in his support of authentic casting, the only explanation is that
because they risk nothing. They do all this shit because they risk absolutely fucking nothing. At least for them. At least for them.
In an interview around that time,
do you feel like your opportunities are limited? Do you feel like more opportunities would be open to you if you were, a white male, being by what you've seen so far?
I definitely would have more opportunities if I were white, for sure.
Bitch, you've been in fucking God of War Ragnarok and goddamn Borderlands 3. Those are high-end fucking games. Piss off with that. Motherfucker saying that he doesn't get as many big high-end fucking casts if he was white. Motherfucker, you've been in a fucking God of War game. Fuck off with that.
Doubt about that. I mean, even comparing now to like, let's say, like,
fucking narcissistic pricker.
It's definitely changed. Like, I think studios are much more aware of, hey, we should.
This is all just. He's only saying this just because he wants to fucking fuck over other people so he gets more roles.
We still have a long way to go.
Absolutely fucking snake over here.
Intellectual property from Japan, by the way. Like, the intellectual property they're referring to, anime, obviously comes from Japan. And Japanese people, when they're like picking who wants to be the VA for these roles, they're not concerned.
Because in these these people, the rules only apply to other fuckers. So in his eye,
virtue signal. How can we leech off this IP?
In his eye, he's only saying this shit so he gets more roles for himself. Because again, the rules don't. In his mind, the rules don't apply to him.
Play roles where the ethnicity of the character matches their own. This is something that is so progressive, it is regressive.
Hey, look at that. Sungzu Prosi, the God of War Ragnarok, Borderlands 3. Yeah, he was the fucking squirrel in Ragnarok. He was one of the he was one of the playable fucking characters in Borderlands 3. The fucking robot, I think. Get the fuck out of here with not having high-end roles. Fuck off with that.
Because of this, yes, they will get priority on darker skinned characters, but that's only a very small fraction of anime characters, so in the dubbing industry, they're going to lose almost all of their opportunities.
Which is when it goes back to the double standards, because they'll turn around and say, like, oh, well, okay, black people can voice Japanese characters or white characters.
Fucking entitled pricker.
But white people can only voice white characters.
And that's something people are pointing out. I know, radical theory for people like this, but discrimination based on the color of your skin, especially with employment opportunities, is not good. But people like ProZeta have been pushing this very hard, and lo and behold, he falls.
And now it's biting his own ass for it.
Back in, I believe, late 2023, he lost a role because of authentic casting. This was applied against.
And he made a fucking hissy fit about it because, in his own mind, the rules don't apply to him.
Take an opportunity to voice a white character because he's of course.
He got mad when his own fucking bullshit mindset affected his fucking affected his ass.
Will go, oh, don't you want authentic casting? And he continues on, basically saying this is not an example of that, and that the playing field has been leveled, and just really playing the situation once again. So looking at the entire scope, his continued support for authentic casting.
Yeah, so that goes back to what I said, like, he's trying to make the argument that, like, well, I should be allowed to voice white characters, actually, So he did.
Man, only I can do it. No one else can. I can, though.
And weaponizing it against people he doesn't like. This happening to him back in 2023.
And now it's biting him in the ass again 2 years later.
So when he did go to Twitter and announce his role in this Knights of Guinevere series, people are now mocking him. And here's a great example of how
great. Hold on.
Typically go. Here's Madame Savvy.
Hold on, my fucking controller ran out of battery. Hold on, need to use the other one. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to put the other controller charging and I had to put that controller charging and get another one. Right. The fucking thing was already blinking for a little bit. I thought I was gonna be able to go through the entire thing with that controller, but I guess not.
He's saying,
oh well.
You the
back.
blow up ball who said you have to look like the character you voice. And of course, blocked. And this is something
because someone was there to show common sense to him.
He's been doing forever. This has been the play
So
just block any criticism.
Well, for a different tweet that I briefly referred to at the beginning of the video, where he was talking about the anime series Made in Abyss, and he was making a claim about that, saying he wishes that parts of the show would be removed, referring to what he considers the creepy stuff.
Even though I'm pretty sure that's the part, that's the point of the whole fucking show, with Made in Abyss.
Oh, it's just a joke, and that anyone who has an issue with this is not normal and basically stupid. And
Motherfucker, you're the one who brought the point in the first place. What are you on about?
This post, rather a screenshot, and I would get blocked. And I thought it was a very mundane.
Okay, there we go. 87. We'll leave more for another time.
Criticized, claims it was all a joke, and that wanting to censor anime is not censorship. Has he ever considered simply avoiding anime containing themes he doesn't like?
A screenshot, and I would get blocked. I thought it was a very mundane thing, but it was.
And they got blocked because of he dared showing common sense to him.
One way or another, and that.
If bro doesn't.
If you don't like an anime, just don't watch it, dude. Come on. Christ.
Has been confirmed again. Just before recording this, he did make a response.
Not everything needs to be for your fucking liking. Again, it just shows his fucking entitlement.
On this platform, I will no longer be using Twitter after this. If you look at the replies on my latest announcement tweet, you'll see a lot of comments.
Probably after that, you'll probably grow some fucking brain cells.
And while the normal procedure has been to block and move on, I truly don't think Twitter is worth it anymore. In the past, I have expressed that.
Yeah, he says that, then he's probably just gonna move on to Blue Sky, where he just becomes where he's just a fucking echo chamber.
Okay, pause.
That's probably what's gonna happen. He's just gonna move to fucking Blue Sky, and he's just gonna get a bunch of fucking dumb shit constantly. He's just gonna get a bunch of fucking bootlickers always saying that he's the one on the right. And that's probably what's gonna fucking happen.
Virtue signaling weirdos. It's not complicated.
Voice actors to be given equal opportunity.
It's also not diversity either, by the way, for the record.
And I think there have been positive changes on that front. A lot of bad faith arguers have tried to paint this
it's either two things. It's either A, he's gonna move on to Blue Sky, or B, he's gonna take like a few weeks or maybe a month off, whether he's just gonna come back.
Does the exact opposite in practice.
That's my guess.
It's really
it's either one of those two.
Naturally, very organically diverse.
Because I know how these people behave. They all fucking want attention.
Of your voice acting.
They say one thing, but then they only doing it for attention. So again, they're probably gonna come back because they seek that shit.
I know a lot of these people will not listen to reason, no matter what I say, and I have not wanted.
They're all fucking attention whores.
Twitter especially is a cesspool for hatred, and it's been awful these past few years, but I think it's important for people to know that this has been happening. This is the last time I'll comment on any of this. Goodbye, Twitter. You truly suck. And he gives 3 examples of cherry-picked comments, most of them with only a few likes.
Yeah, so there were a bunch of people criticizing his rhetoric in the responses, and like, you know, logically explaining why the rhetoric is bad, why it's a bad mentality to have, right? And then he cherry picks like some that are just insults. And he's like, oh, all the comments were like this. And of course, he doesn't acknowledge any of the
65
comments that
all the way to 87 in 3 hours.
That actually
3.5 hours, that is.
Instead, he cherry picks some insults and tries to imply, oh, this is what everyone's saying.
My guess is this shit's still gonna take at least 2 more sessions to get over 99. Most likely.
Comments, but he's cherry picking these responses to make it sound like he is the subject of racism. Like that's the only thing going on here. Now, this is part of the reason why I always
hopefully,
this type of stuff detracts
next session might get back to late 90s or something. I don't know. We'll see.
An opportunity for someone like Pro to show
yeah, probably Aqua's campaign, at least the stuff before.
They're just,
at least the stuff before post game might still take at least 2 more sessions. Maybe we'll see. Depends how long it's gonna take to get to all 99. Because then after that we could just go straight to the final boss, and that's probably not gonna take too long. Definitely not too long, because I'm probably just gonna absolutely steamroll those motherfuckers with Ragnarok. It always fucking happens. But yeah, I'm just gonna let the video keep playing, and I'll just turn off the game.
Deflecting all the valid criticism people are actually giving. That's why you don't give people like ProZD a chance to play the victim, and that's what he did immediately. He doesn't.
Fortunately, everyone could see through what he did.
Yeah, anyone with a brain can fucking see that
knows that he's
and see the bullshit.
criticisms that people have leveled.
Any of the criticism about his support of authentic casting and how he is quite literally violating his own principles by taking this role. Rules for thee, but not for me is really the way to sum this up. And also, people were also pointing out that
I'll say he's not the only one doing that shit as well.
People playing in the show, but anyways, I think you really get the point. That's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comments section
more
down
pricks.
below.
Very good video by Rev. Thank you, Rev, for covering that. It was a fun one to watch. And so...
Right, hold on, let me just switch to the big screen here. There we go.
This ultimately concluded with ProsD not just making that damage control tweet that we saw, that,
but then
just making
quote unquote leaving Twitter,
but also locking it down his entire Twitter account. As you can see, it is now in protected mode, apparently from now into the indefinite future. But
coward.
He is still over on Blue Sky, so yeah, he'll fit right in with. What's the ex-Paimon VA? He'll fit right in with Karina Betger over there and Little Krebo and all those people. I'm sure they're glad to have him there. Maybe Kaylee Mills can throw a welcome party for him or something. But as for this video, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, he's either gonna come back after a few weeks or just gonna go straight to the fucking bullshit echo chamber that's Blue Sky.
If you enjoyed my coverage, appreciate it. See you in the comments here and in the next one.
It's either gonna be one of those two. Mark my fucking words. Whatever. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be it for today, though. Yeah, pretty good, I'd say. We probably would have gotten a little bit more if I did like the full 4 hours. It's not just 3.5, I guess. Right, sorry about that. I had to do some stuff. Oh yeah. We'll worry about the rest of Birth by Sleep another time, though. Let me just change here. There we go. Much better. Oh yeah, that's gonna be it for this session of Birth by Sleep. Next stream, though, shall be tomorrow, where we are gonna be finally going back to more Skylander. Oh. Right, we kind of took a break from the series after Kirk King and Trap Team, because we had to deal with some online stuff with Borderlands and Need for Speed as well, out of nowhere, because the server just randomly decided to fucking want to go offline while in the middle of me doing Borderlands. So yeah, that took a little bit more time to go through, but now we are gonna be going back to more Scounders with Superchargers with good old Fiesta. I have not played much of Fiesta. I have no idea how this shit's gonna go. Yeah, I have no opinion about the dude just yet. We'll see. We'll see how he plays out, though, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to use both paths. Yeah, pretty sure. I'll be able to show off both of them at the same time. Just see which one's better, in my opinion. There, again. Next stream shall be tomorrow at 9:30 PM GMT 1, where we are gonna be finally going back to more Scounders with Superchargers and with Fiesta. I think Fiesta is actually our first undead character in Superchargers. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I think it might be. But yeah. If you like to be notified when I go live or any other shenanigans I have my stream schedules of video uploads, you can go to my Discord where you'll be notified as such. If you also want to keep track of any previous streams, and you also want to keep track of any previous streams I've done so in the past, you can also go to my YouTube channel as well. Now, all that said and done, who I'm gonna be playing today? Well, let's use that right now, shall we? Let's see here. Damn, Game Chop's always fucking cooked with the music. This one's supposed to be from a remix of Deltarune. Sounds really good. Here we go. There, for this stream, we are going to be running Leah Foxtrot. Right now they're going to some random game that I can't really see right now what it is. Looks like a twin stick shooter of some sort. We'll see. So yeah, you guys have fun with Leah. Have yourselves a nice day. As always, have fun. Bye. Bye bye. See ya. Have fun. Bye. Bye bye. See ya.